resort than 2 nights at this fucking hotel. That I can't fathom that.
Ridiculously expensive.
It is like
I see a great deal working
guys, the dining hall is ginormous.
That's what she said.
Well, she did say it.
Am I wrong?
No.
No, that's quite.
Also, it looks like the Falcon is getting ready to land at the galaxy's edge. Like, it's gonna be there soon and whatnot.
I'm so pumped for that place.
That is the only thing I do at Disneyland or World, is just go to the Star Wars place. I don't give a shit about anything else there.
No, like we have to spend, when we went to Disney World the 2 times, we had to spend 2 days at the Star Wars place. That's it.
The Pandora Flight of Passage ride is actually really awesome.
I didn't get to do that.
The what one?
It wasn't
Pandora
open.
Flight of Passage.
Oh.
The Banshee.
Oh, hey.
You're basically on one of those.
That's really cool.
Oh, yeah. Guys, they finished filming for Avatar 2 and 3. No one cares. More than 11.
They're gonna cancel the 3rd one. You know it. You know that it's not happening.
I'm not picking that
I
up.
don't know why they bothered buying that.
No, okay, does anybody actually like those movies? I mean, they're cool movies, but does anybody actually like... Okay,
It was
it's a
enjoyable.
cool movie,
but
is the story good?
It's Dances with Wolves / Pocahontas in space.
That's
It's
exactly
Pocahontas if Pocahontas won.
Right, it's like an easy...
Honestly.
Damn.
And then world history. Yeet. Hey guys, you want some blankets? Proceeds to kill everyone. And that's world history for you. Thanks, white guys. Go us.
It's not our fault that we have more diseases than the others do.
That's disgusting.
100% true.
That would be very drastic.
Men are trash.
Men are 100% trash. Y'all suck.
We do suck.
Yeah,
Yes.
fuck you.
100%.
Women are more usually stab me in the back more than the guys do, so.
Ouch.
No, they stab you in the front.
At least we're honest with it.
Yeah, I'd rather get stabbed in the front than the
Women
back.
just do it all behind your back
Yeah,
like a sneaky
no, men
little
just
thing.
come up and be like, nah, one's not enough. 12 more times.
There it is.
Oh, that's
One's almost
cool.
dead.
I know, like mosquitoes. Like, you don't realize.
Is that a jewel?
What?
Here, let me try.
There we go.
Oh my god, what if? You know what would have been terrible?
A lot of things.
Yeah, well that's true. If Nate, Grant, and Debater all went with the trip up with us.
No,
You were stuck in the car with
no.
them.
First of all, if I'm driving, I 100% get to pick and choose who's going in my car. Second of all, I wouldn't allow it. I'm sorry.
Where
No,
are all of us going to celebration?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Fuck yeah.
I want to.
Here.
I want to, but
David! Anya!
There might
Conflict!
might be one ticket opening up. Just saying, because I don't think Greg's going.
Oh no, Greg!
He kind of creeped me out.
Greg is.
He messaged me last semester and like tried to get me to like join
I
their
understand.
RPG group. I'm like, I'm already in one. He's like, that's okay, you can join ours anyway. I was like, fantastic.
But hey, would you rather have him or Grant? Like, message you.
Him.
pumpkin pie.
Okay, I can't picture either of these people in my head for some reason.
Grant is the bigger guy who was Daredevil at the Halloween party.
Oh.
Right.
And he hates The Last Jedi.
Mhm.
And he's kind of a douche. Nate, not the bearded one with glasses because he's cool. The other one that looks like a frat boy. And
Who also hates The Last Jedi.
yeah, who also hates The Last Jedi. I bet some of that. I bet he said some things about Rose, not about the acting or writing, about
No,
about the actress.
Yeah.
There's nothing
She's a
wrong
good
with her.
actress.
She's a good
Her
actress.
part was just really shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did not.
I think if they didn't have her kiss Finn, it would have been a
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
if
I would have been totally
I
okay.
think if that last scene had been dealt with differently, I wouldn't really have a
Yeah,
problem with
yeah.
it.
I thought she did at the end. I was like, oh, she's
So
dead.
did I.
Wait,
and
did
I
she
was
not?
actually like,
That actually would have been kind of cooler.
it would have kind of been cool, but I think Finn self-sacrificing himself would have been
better.
But they
a
already-
great end for Finn.
But
But
I like
they
it.
already had Holdo do it, so if you had two women suicide
Yeah,
themselves, it's like,
Yeah.
Ryan, you got something to say?
Yeah.
He's like, women commit suicide.
But then
So
also, if
she
Finn
never
Finn
saw
died,
Finn. Oh.
She just, so like, oh shit. Oh. Stormtrooper's like, what was that? Oh, fire, chill, down. Leia and the rest are like,
if they had Finn die, then the
I would've
Lord Black
upset.
Character in two
I
of the three
would've
trilogies would have been killed
cried.
off.
I was crying already when Finn was like going for it. I'm like, no!
I was
You
crying
killed everyone!
I was still crying from the throne room scene because I physically couldn't handle that scene.
That
That's
throne
an
room
awesome
scene
scene.
was so.
Yeah, that's great.
Amazing.
That was great. And then I cried again when Luke. Oh,
Killed. Oh my god.
oh.
That movie was
Yeah,
so
but
good.
if Finn had
Honestly,
sacrificed himself, that would have been too.
You know what I was thinking? Leia doesn't know that Finn didn't kill him. She just knows that he died. So she probably thinks that her son killed him, and that is really sad.
I think she knows.
Killed Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
They
like
don't
Luke
know.
or
They
her?
don't. She doesn't see it happen. They just know he went with peace and purpose.
Gosh, that's.
Don't.
Is there no? There's a
I'm just saying.
novelization, isn't
It's
there?
like
Does that say anything
I
more
don't know. I'm
specifically?
gonna read it.
That
That's
might
weird,
have
yeah.
more.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
that,
no,
that does
yeah, I'll
have
read that.
Snoke's, a little bit of backstory
Yeah.
on Snoke. And I read that chapter only. Like, I went to the bookstore, I was just like,
Oh my god.
You're one of those people.
I'm one of them!
Which one?
The novelization of The Last Jedi.
Oh.
Because it was just like, oh, when he was very young, the galaxy was a very different place. And I'm like, tell me more. And then it's like, he met Luke, and I'm like, tell me more. And it's like, he's killed legions of people, and I'm like, give me more. But whatever.
Yeah, they built him up with that a lot.
Yeah, which I'll take.
I do think the fan base built him up more than.
Oh my god, on the
did.
Jedi Council forums for the Force Awakens thread, like there's one for Snoke, 470 pages on just him. That's like the biggest I've seen
Damn.
on there, besides like TV shows like the Clone Wars or Rebels or the movies, which are like in the thousands. But like for a single character, whoosh.
Well, the Last Jedi never, or the
Force Awakens?
Force Awakens didn't like show him as like a super powerful Force user at all. It just showed him as like the leader.
Even like you don't even know he did use the Force.
Yeah, so like I have no idea why people just like saw him like, oh, he's got to be super amazing, super cool, and like.
Because,
Leaks,
well,
don't
I
they?
was following up on the leaks and all that, so they were like, oh my god, he's like super alien, he's 30 feet tall, and I'm like, oh! And it's just like, it's also Andy Serkis. Andy Serkis brings his A game, so I'm
Yeah.
like, panicking. So like the first scene where he's just like talking, and then like you see him sitting there, and he's like 30 feet tall, I was like, shit, it's true. And I turn over to my friend, and he's like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then it's just a hologram, and I'm like, what is this? And then I wanted more, and here I am.
And they killed him off.
And then they killed. No, I got spoiled on that because I was just like, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
Why?
No, okay, I have two things. Three days before the movie came out, I was on the Jedi Council forums. I looked,
Idiot.
Last Jedi Snoke, I look up like the newest study, and it was like, wow, they killed him. I was like, and so I started looking at it, and they're like, what? And someone's like, how'd he die? And they're like, he got cut in half. I was like, and then, like, literally the day before we went and all saw it, I was on Twitter, and there was a meme where you had to click on it to see the full picture, and it was like, you know your lunches were sick if your mom put these in it, and there was like juice pack, cousin brownie, something else, and it was like Luke and Snoke die in Last Jedi, and I literally put my face in a pillow and screamed. And I was like, I just stared at it, and I was, and then, don't get me wrong, I still love those scenes to death, but as soon as like Snoke was in that scene, as soon as like you see like the lightsaber thing, he's like, oh, I am all powerful,
Yeah.
nothing gets past me, and I'm just like, and so then at that scene, like all my friends stared at me, like the ones I was sitting with, and I was just like, well done, Ryan Johnson, 2 years down the drain, you asshole.
I think it was good. Like,
No, it was a great scene. Don't get me wrong. I fucking
I feel
love that.
so bad that you got spoiled on those scenes because those are the two best scenes of the
I would have
entire
found them
movie.
and probably like beat the shit out of them.
find the person.
See, I couldn't get on Twitter like the full 2 weeks
I'm going-
before. The
I
movie.
have to go straight dead with
Yeah.
9. I'm going straight dead on 9.
Yeah, you
'Cause
I can't.
I didn't go on any like forums or anything. I just stayed
Mhm.
off of everything.
Yeah.
Because
It's
like
gonna be
I
so
don't
bad.
like so
Facebook.
movies I like to be
Oh
spoiled.
shit.
Because
Yeah.
it also gets released earlier in Europe.
Yes.
So you have to be so careful because it
Yeah.
gets out like a week early.
Yeah.
But like, I knew about the Darth Vader hallway scene.
Mm-hmm.
I knew about Darth Maul and
That's
Solo.
amazing.
So
Oh.
this is the one where I had to like control myself. Because I actively seek those all out. Because I saw the Darth Vader scene on Star Wars Leaks and I was just like, click. And I watch it and I just see him.
No.
Yeah, I was just like.
Great scene.
That was such a good scene too.
But like there was always rumors of a scene with Darth Vader just murdering rebels left and right. So I was like, oh, that's gonna be sick. And then I finally see that. So when I keep seeing all these theories about Snoke appearing again
Yeah.
and all this stuff, I'm just like, come on.
I don't know if I want to
I don't-
Vader
I don't want to
again
come
or
back.
not.
It seems very lazy to me.
What?
It
To
does
bring him
seem
back?
lazy.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Honestly,
I mean, JJ is already not too terribly creative, so.
Shut up. But
He's
you're right.
not. He's not a. Yeah.
He never does sequels.
He's not original at all.
He did the story. However, in terms of concept of like the
Yeah.
designs and stuff, they all did a great job.
Right. No, they're not. They're great, but.
He does a good job, but he's not very.
That still
Yeah,
should have been
he's not
Coruscant instead of Hotham Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have
Well,
been
'cause
brutal.
I thought it was at first, and then
Same.
when I realized it wasn't, I was like, wow, no, that's not okay. I was like, why
don't
bring in a
don't tease
whole?
us like that.
It's like the exact same planet. Could have just made it Coruscant. It'd be
Like,
Could have
fine.
made it Coruscant.
That would have been so.
I don't know why they wasted that. Made up a brand new planet.
All right, guys, we're playing Sabak. I'm going all in. 23. Wager with
36 utensils. I don't know.
I throw in my conflict.
48 utensils.
I throw in conflict.
48 more.
Conflict.
Napkins.
Conflict. I'm going mad with power. Anyway.
Seems right.
Were you not
Okay,
already?
Kyle.
I saw the the Ben Shapiro review of The Last Jedi. It is the stupidest thing on the planet. Because Ben Shapiro is an ass.
Yeah.
I haven't even looked at anything he's done recently. I could not get
I watched it. I was yelling the whole time. I was just like, "You're wrong, stupid." It's like, "What's with all this diversity?" And I'm like, "So you're racist? You mongrel? You troglodyte?
Their
God."
colors don't matter. It's how well they act.
Exactly. I don't care if that person was fucking green. Like, if they are Oscar worthy, go for it.
You might want to see a doctor though.
Shut up, David.
Leave him alone.
Anyway. What? No! They blocked my Star Wars music. It's not available. Fine. Star Wars Jedi theme, assholes.
Is that the center?
Yeah.
Define
My
center.
depth perception is a tad off.
This is the Death Star Trench Run.
This makes me very uncomfortable, you guys watching me do this.
Okay, we'll just.
If you get it wrong, it's conflict. Just saying.
Okay, well, everything's conflict with Christian today.
Conflict. I don't believe in that.
I don't believe in conflict.
Conflict. I never said that. Conflict for laughing. Conflict for laughing. Conflict for cutting that pie weird. How was everyone's Friday?
Well, no one ate my fucking pie today, so.
Well, I probably fucking failed my physics test, so.
I'm trying to convince a guy to break up with his boyfriend.
Ooh,
Why?
Because his boyfriend's an asshole.
good reason.
I like the Dr. Phil stuff. He's just like, I don't have any money, so I have to deal with it because they're moving to Washington. And I'm just like, you should have not have.
Like
But
willingly or just because of job?
I think they just were just planning on moving out there. It's just like, what is your plan?
Find a new bay in Washington.
I couldn't have a spouse who was just like, hey, let's just move here. I'll be like,
No, fuck that. Do like
Why?
why?
like
I mean,
even if it was a
even-
place that I wanted to live, it's like, do we have a job?
Right, like, do we have the financial means to do so?
Finances.
But like people getting married when they're like 18 blows my fucking mind.
I know people who are like below me in grade wise from my high school who got engaged.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yep.
I'm just over here Not doing that.
Only one high school couple, in like a year ahead of me are still together when they got engaged, or like they're still together in high school. And they're already married, but they both go here.
There's a couple in my high school that got fucking engaged, even though I know that they cheat on each other like literally all the time. They got married like this winter and like bought a freaking house. I'm just like, y'all are stupid.
So all that means is they'll catch each other cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly though, if they were like my friends and like they were cheating on me, it's like, yeah, we've been known.
Mm-hmm.
It's been known. Like, and you also cheat on them, so. That was me my sophomore year of high school. I was the seventh wheel at my lunch table. Everyone else was in a relationship, and they all sat there. And I pointed that out at lunch, and everyone laughed at me for that. And then they all broke up, and I didn't feel an ounce of sympathy. I literally did the whole, oh, I'm sorry. The sarcasm was dripping from my voice. I could care less.
People just suck.
Yeah, they do.
Yay, pumpkin pie.
But, alright. Oh, fuck. I need to do my intro. I didn't make that. That's what I forgot to do.
You are falling behind, bro.
You're falling behind. You're out of order. Conflict.
I mean, I can eat more pie and stuff while I'm making it. I have no quarrels with that.
No squirrels.
I want squirrels. I actually have a squirrel, kind of. We have a squirrel that comes around regularly. He's adorable. Very fat.
Squirrels here are really fat.
Mm-hmm. Because they're all eating out of my bird feeder.
Oh gosh. Squirrels love bird food.
Mm-hmm. Because it's fucking easy.
And the pumpkins. They've been eating
Mm-hmm.
people's pumpkins.
Oh yeah,
I
crap.
like hoes.
There's a pumpkin on my
It's
back
easy.
porch.
It's probably been
It's not carved open, though. It's been painted.
Did they dig into the pumpkin?
I have no clue. I haven't actually been back there. Plus, we're on the second floor, so I can eat a whole pumpkin pie if I want it.
My grandma has to make like 12 for our Thanksgivings. Because we're all there for like a week and
I
there's
was
like
not
3
there,
families
you
in
know.
one house.
That's
Six or
there. I
seven.
would take it.
that's a lot.
Yeah. That's on top of like the pecan pie she has and then also like the ice cream tubs of cookie dough.
Holy crap.
That's why I'm chubby. Blame the cookie dough.
Cookie dough is good.
It is good. It's
Mhm.
delicious. I have an addiction. It's called food
Mm-hmm.
and alcohol.
I'm on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it.
Yup.
I always get laughs from that. That and the bisexual one. I'm bisexual. You buy me things and I get sexual.
I've heard that one. I like that.
I always like that one. Or I'm trisexual. I'll try anything sexual.
I've heard that one. We should take bets on who gets the most conflict. And then not tell Tristan so he can't like, you know.
Conflict for not telling me.
So he can't like skew the data.
I don't know how we could possibly.
He'd give that
We
person.
could write it down.
You do know that I write down when you guys have conflicts.
No, I know,
No,
but like
like-
we won't tell you when like
We
if I
don't
say
tell you.
We don't tell you who
think-
we think will get the most
will get the
conflict.
most conflict.
Ah.
So
We'll have to
so-
make it.
I think David.
Okay,
You
besides
can't
the
be
fact
in the
that's
bet.
obvious, you can't be in the bet, and I don't think it'd be fair if we bet on ourselves. As like much as
Yeah.
What did you get out of it?
if I don't know, I have no idea what we would get out of it.
5 extra XP each session.
It only goes to people who get right.
Bet.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna get a piece of paper out if I have anything within here.
Yeah.
I have extra sheets that you can just write sheet on.
So obviously we can't bet on ourselves.
Can't bet on
And
ourselves.
we can't tell Tristan.
Cannot tell Tristan.
I love that this is getting recorded as well because I started it as soon as I arrived.
It's going.
Like
Oh, yeah.
everything
That's
has
so-
been.
Saying our intro commentary.
Yup. Because the intro commentary is some of the best.
Fair enough. Alright, if y'all want to roll some force die.
Did.
Whole thing up.
2 dark, 1 light. Yeah, boy.
One light, 2 dark.
I'm gonna reroll 3,
What's your force rating?
2.
2. So that's how many?
I need my sheet out, don't I?
Yep. I don't know why I erased that and put 1. I had 2 and
2
then I
light,
got
1 dark.
force rating of 3.
4 light, 1. Oh shit, no, I am. What? Wait, what?
What's your force rating?
How did it?
What on earth? That's
It's-
like the opposite of.
Yeah. That's weird.
What?
Okay,
Actually,
one
no,
dark.
dark. It's
One-
1 dark and 4 light.
Oh yeah. 'cause
Yeah,
the-
I'm not lying, I swear. I'm just very confused by how it.
Yeah,
I forgot it does
it's
like the
that, but
inverse.
it
That's
looks like
weird.
that.
Okay.
The
Oh, okay, I get
Because
you.
the solid ones are dark side, and then the circles are light side. Because it kind of is like I think it's done to match the design, not the actual.
Alright, that's
okay.
pretty close. You guys have 8 light side points and 6 dark side
That's so
points.
Who skewed us?
I don't know. Okay,
This,
so we see Davis or Dooku, we run.
You should go show it to
No,
them.
we go into the gunship and shoot him.
do you have like a 5-to-1 odds kind of thing going
I
on?
don't know how odds work, so
Me
if we
neither.
do,
It's
I'm
half
not
and
doing that.
Oh, it's just
Show it to
It's
the
between
camera.
2 people.
2-to-1 odds.
Well,
I think
2 people voted for the same person, and then the 2 other people voted for the other person.
So is it just for tonight?
Yeah, it's
doing-
just
Yeah,
for
we'll
tonight.
do each
Okay.
session. We'll do it.
So
again.
how many of you are gonna purposely try to be bad about this and get
But
conflict?
that's why we can't pick ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And then this way we switch it up every session because we learn like who's actually
Who-
gonna be
who
the
causes
dick in the
most?
yeah. I mean
Alright!
Historically,
Mute.
yes.
I can
You're
cut that.
mute, but I've done far worse things than me.
Oh yeah. It's
What happens on our Shada stays on our Shada.
It's not the only place I've done messed up stuff.
He's right.
fuck yeah, let's
I'm just
go.
gonna drink.
Remember
Are
that
you gonna
city
do the shots thing?
Cloud City?
Pod racing.
I'm gonna have a sugar high when I get home.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, that's actually really cool.
What?
Team Bravo?
Mhm.
That I like that. Is that us?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Did
who's
we
the
come
alpha?
up with that?
you'll find out.
Yeah.
Interesting things and how they're only one and down.
Discovered an instrument. Oh no.
Yo, Jedi, check this out! This is why I go dark side.
Oh fuck!
Sorry.
Everything's bigger on the dark
that
side.
kind of just slipped out.
Haley's a pervert. Haley, you can't say that. Remember at the club thing? I love wieners. Right in front of that guy who never
Oh my
showed
god, he
up.
never
That's
showed
on
up.
both recordings now.
Oh.
That story is on both recordings now.
It is. Oh god.
That's tradition. We tell the story about how Haley loves wieners. It's
We
okay.
do.
We all do.
It's not incorrect, but that's not exactly the context in which I meant it.
You should have said a weenie dog.
I really shouldn't have.
You can't just shout, I love wieners! Just like, hot dog? What are you talking?
Poor
Penis?
kid.
He did never show up.
He was so interested in the club and
Until you-
never showed up. Ooh,
What a bitch.
that's on me, guys.
Uh,
Yep, sugar high. Cool. Here we
There
go.
are worse
I
times
just-
to be.
Getting high is fun though.
No. No.
Like weed.
See, no, if I do
Not
that,
cocaine. I don't know.
if I do that, I
Like,
get found out, I ruined my entire life. So.
I've only been drunk. Never been high.
That's
I've
not
never
great.
been either.
You're missing
That's
out.
gonna change.
I'm 19.
Your age does not concern me.
You're in college. There are 21
I-
age people around.
I haven't
I'm
been
not
to any
variety.
parties. I don't
Anyway. Hey
parties. I'm
guys.
lame and go to Star Wars Club. Actually, no, I'm awesome and go to Star Wars Club.
Yeah, I don't know why you
I was
say
gonna
you're
say,
funny.
excuse you.
All of us go to Star Wars.
And yes, every single one of us is lame, but we're still awesome.
Yeah. Wait.
So lame.
From a certain point of view.
That's fine.
Anywho. But enough about our sad lives.
Please.
You guys are at the Jedi Temple in Coruscant. You guys are getting some much needed rest after narrowly avoiding Count Dooku and General Grievous. And you get a contact from Jedi Master Mace Windu to come to the one of the analyzing rooms in the Jedi Temple. So you head down there, and there's a couple droids and a clone slicer who is working on the Mechno chair, which they actually diffused a bomb that was inside of it that was gonna manually go off. But
Cool, we brought a bomb on board.
Bob to the Jedi Temple.
Yup.
That's great.
Where's Ahsoka?
well, you guys didn't know, so it's okay. So Mace Windu approaches you guys. He congratulates you on doing quite well. He knows that you guys are a bit down on having to run away from Count Dooku and General Grievous, but he knows that you guys are lucky to escape their wrath, and your lightsabers would have been trophies to the Kalish General. So there's that. However, according to the droids analyzing it and to Mace Windu, they found out who created the Mechno chair itself as they left their signature on the chair. It's from the planet Kala 4, which is home to the Colicoid creation nest, who sided with the Trade Federation and during the Clone Wars.
And they designed droidicas
Yes, they are the ones who designed the dreaded droidica.
Makes sense.
with their insects.
So, you are to go there.
Question: Do Smash moves work on droidicas like in Lego Star Wars movies and Lego Star Wars games?
No.
No, damn.
No.
So, y'all damning like I was gonna say yes. Oh yeah, totally.
Hey, we can hope.
I can hope, but
Fool. Anyway, so you guys get into your ship, which I forgot the name of. What did I name it? What was it called? Peacekeeper.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys head for the Kala system, which is in the Inner Rim. So you guys jump to hyperspace. Anything you guys want to talk about or say anything as you head there?
is it under separatist control or?
It is under separatist control. However, there has been a Republic presence that is currently fighting it.
What are our backup?
There's not backup for you guys per se, but there is a heavy presence of the Republic there.
Okay.
Because the droidicas are all being created there and whatnot. And not only that, they also created buzz droids and the droid tri-fighters.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, God.
yeah. So you guys jump out of hyperspace and you see a greenish-brown world in front of you, surrounded by an asteroid belt, much like Geonosis. However, it's a lot more sporadic. It's not a very clear ring. It's very all over the place, essentially. And you do see a small presence of Republic Venators and Acclimators around the orbits. Um, so you head past it, the asteroids, and narrowly avoid all that. Would you like to take a gunship down or land the whole Venator
No,
down?
we should probably just take a gunship,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, because we land with Venator, it's kind of.
Obvious.
Well, it's
And-
obvious and it's probably going to get
Suspicious.
destroyed.
Yeah, we don't want to lose that.
It's very.
Yeah.
It's.
It's meant to fly and blow things up, not
Yeah.
land and get destroyed.
By the way, your Padawan has a robotic arm.
Oh
now.
fuck yeah! Forgot about
Just since she lost her arm.
Poor
to
Poor
do.
that. Yeah, that was.
I could have been a lot more brutal, and just straight up killed him, but I didn't.
That would have been terrible.
Well, you need more NPCs to control.
I know. So you guys get in the gunship along with Captain Rook and a small group of clone troopers, and you start heading down. It's a very humid planet filled with jungles and mountains and whatnot. And you do see a huge factory that's in the mountainside. So you go in and you land down on one of the platforms, and you are greeted by a Nemoidian envoy, along with backed up by two natives, the Colicoids themselves. Which, for you guys who don't remember, these giants,
They are bug people.
big bug people. From what you remember from the reports you read on the way here, the Trade Federation sold them 50 tons of exotic meats in order to get droidicas.
Jesus.
So they are cannibalistic in the sense of sentient beings. So they will try to eat you
Oh, that's fun.
if you do something wrong. So don't do that. So the Nemoidian goes in and he says, "Welcome to Kala 4, Jedi. What are you doing here? You already won the planet. Come here to spit in our faces?"
No,
No,
we
it's
have
definitely
not.
not what we came to do. Chill.
We are. Do we know who in particular designed the chair, or is it just. Like,
Yeah, you were given a name.
We are looking for.
That dude.
That dude, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, just real
Senior, whatever his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, these are mental thoughts.
I hate rounds.
Yeah.
There we go. Anyway, yes. You were looking for a Colicoid by the name of Anfer Deck.
Anfer.
Anfer?
Anfer Deck.
Anfer Deck.
Yes.
Deck.
You have Joey?
And so the Nemoidian goes, "And what would you want with him?"
What do we want? We want to talk to him, right?
Yeah,
We have
we
a few
just want to
questions.
ask him about something he created.
All right. So he looks at you suspiciously, but he's like, "Follow me," and he leads you into the factory. You do see many battle droids still being produced, even though the the Galactic Republic are here. However, they still seem unconcerned by it. And you do see many Colicoid workers. Many of them technically all of them tower over you, and they all look at you with a very hungry look and whatnot.
I'm creeped.
Spooked.
The swoop is real.
Yeah, and you can see them. You see droidicas being put into shuttles to be taken off world and whatnot. Yeah.
Where are these droidicas being sent that you were building?
Around.
They're not gonna tell us.
Okay.
But we should probably tell the Republic eventually.
Yeah.
Kill the public news.
They're probably preoccupied with everything else that's happening on the planet.
Anyway. And so the Nemoidian brings you into a big conference room, big round table, plenty of seats. And then one goes, please have a seat. The overseer will see you soon.
Okay.
Nemoidian leaves, and as do the guards. So you guys are just left in there alone. A protocol droid does come in and offer drinks.
I don't take a drink.
I'll put one down in front of me.
I will do the same thing, but I will not drink it.
Just anger. No, just kidding.
Whoa.
Don't take my fucking drinks. Whatever. Just
Do the Padawan drink?
No.
No.
okay. And so there's still like half the glasses on there. So the protocol droid just turns around and just you can hear it kind of mutter to itself. So yeah.
Is there any way to test this glass with laser?
Do you have a scanner or anything?
A scanner, or if you're really good at resilience,
Who has the highest resilience?
then try it.
Oof. I have the highest brawn, I think.
I have 3 brawn.
That is
I have an
resilient.
anti-tox mask, but I'm pretty sure that's only for aerosols.
I think
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
rare.
If you toss it in your face, it'll work.
I can whip it.
With it? Yeah, but if it
But that's how am I
Only
going
if
to tell if it's poison? Yeah, that was a failed plan.
well, you
Is there a plant nearby?
plant, but it might not affect plants at all.
Damn it.
Yes.
I have an electronics.
Actually, yeah, there are potted plants around.
I'm gonna walk over to a plant and dump a little bit onto the plant itself.
Okay,
Does anything
nothing happens.
Okay, they'll set it down in front of me. It doesn't tell me about that.
Do we really care?
I'll probably wait until we drink it so they can come and take us.
Well, they're gonna be waiting a while.
Yeah.
Conflict. Anyway, as you guys know, colicoids are highly intelligent, emotionless cannibals, especially when food was scarce. The ruthless cutting served them well on battlefield as well as on the negotiating tables. So they were actually quite good at being businessmen. They're noted for their vicious and calculating, and they're driven by greed, showing little regard for others. None truly desire to meet them due to the fact that they're cannibals. So,
That's fair.
yeah. They're considered isolationists, so they dedicated their time to droid design, making them have a slight edge in the scientific research. They're not strictly aggressive, but they held little regard for other races. And they sold, they traded technology as a useful means to an end, even if it were a mildly distasteful one. They had a highly advanced technological society, and very few ever visited this planet, so they didn't realize that the colicoids held even more dangerous droids on their home world. You know that they have queens somewhere on the planet, which you know are even bigger than the normal ones. And despite their language of clicking and humming noises, they can speak basic, with a definitive buzz to it. So yeah, and they are known to occasionally stop any travelers going through their system and eat them. And you also know they possess a strong dislike for Jedi, which only intensified after the invasion of Naboo.
Oh boy.
I don't like these guys.
Wait. Colicoids?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
colicoids.
colicoids.
What does that do with Naboo?
No, nothing with that. It's just after that they really don't like them.
Oh, so like after just like the Trade Federation.
The whole Trade Federation, yeah, they just did not like them. But yeah, you know that the Trade Federation met with them where they bartered 50 barge loads of exotic flesh in exchange for exclusive contracts for the production of droidicas.
Jeez.
So yeah. And then the Overseer comes in, which is a giant colicoid, along with what looks like a couple guards, some battle droids, and another colicoid. And so the Overseer sits down. Next to him is that same protocol droid from earlier. And it says something in its native voice, and the protocol droid says, "The Overseer wants to know why you are here."
We would like to speak to Ampherdek.
And so the droid then relays the message, and the overseer clicks noises again. That's native language, and the droid says, "And what possesses the Jedi to single out a single one of our drones?"
He created something and we just need answers.
And then, exchange, and the droid then replies, "And what does the overseer, and by extent the queen, get out of this? You Republic dogs invaded our planet, stopping the production of our droids, ruining our economy."
Stopping the production of your
Production is
droids?
still
You're
continuing.
still making droids.
And so then the colicord then starts clicking its mouth to the other colicords, and they start discussing things, while also looking at you guys from time to time.
Oh, we're gonna die.
Um, hmm.
Not that
Because
much.
we gave a lot to
The pikes.
the Pikes who all died.
Y'all,
But
they asked for meat from the Federation.
Can you give them meat?
do we have any meat?
I'm sure we can organize
No,
that.
we don't.
Can we get some?
We could probably go to like random planets and hunt some random exotic creatures.
Will they accept non-sentient creatures?
Hopefully, but
Does exotic mean sentient creatures?
no.
But
Well,
they prefer.
Well, they're carnivorous and sometimes cannibalistic, but
Oh,
they like exotic flesh.
okay.
So I would assume exotic flesh meant sentient, in my opinion.
oh boy.
But exotic could be a beast.
True. Oh,
It's
dramatic.
got stressful very
I
quickly.
know.
That music does not indicate our
Would you
situation.
like to? Would someone like to make a medium xenology check?
I have 3
Sure.
intellect.
I have 4 in life, but
Ooh.
nothing in xenology.
Do
I
it.
have
Yeah.
2
Oh
xenology.
no,
Never
Okay.
mind.
or Carno.
What's the difficulty? So medium?
Medium.
And wait, I also have
I feel like I should write names down.
that. I have a book that gives me. Oh wow. Triumph to success.
Okay. You remember 2 things about colicoids. Number 1, they have a natural defense against mind tricks. Number 2, the only known predator of the colicoid was the Hucha, which was so feared that the sight of one would cause any colicoid to reflexively form itself into a ball and roll away. This fear was such a deeply ingrained instinct that it remains even after they were driven to extinction, and even a holographic projection of one would have the same effect on a colicoid.
Do we have any holographs projectors that can make
That
one of
won't
those
help us
things?
at all. That'll just make it
No.
more aggressive towards us.
Probably.
What's the name of your
But it-
character?
In the
Darren.
event we're attacked or something, that
Darren.
could be useful.
Yeah.
DARRY.
Okay. I don't even like what the. Like, what are we hoping to actually get from this guy?
Just information.
Information on the chair?
Mm-hmm.
Because it. Okay, because there could be data or
Yes.
anything that could tell
Or-
us who Sidious is.
Or
Oh, wait.
Who?
Then- we don't know his name
Wait.
yet.
or where he decided to send that chair so we know where Newcomer may be.
Or we're. Yeah. Okay.
What species are you?
How?
I didn't write anything down.
The
Oh.
Lothian.
Fallopian. Yeah, they're weird.
You're
Okay.
weird.
Yes, I am. Pretty sure we're all weird.
So we don't have money to barter.
Nope.
We have services to barter.
We can't do mind tricks.
Well,
I don't think any of us could do mind tricks anyway.
I have misdirect.
Oh, yeah,
That's not much.
Yeah.
It's not gonna do much.
what would you like? I'm asking the colicoids.
Okay. And the colicoids speak to one another, and well, they want to be left alone. They want to continue making their droids, and they want meat.
Okay.
I don't want to offer to ignore the fact that they're making droids.
Yeah, I
That's
don't-
not a good
I
idea.
don't want to ignore that myself.
I don't really want to.
Well,
However-
we don't have to make a comment about that.
You're making a comment about it. It's not a great idea. Okay. Do we want to like see if we can purchase
Yes.
some sort of
Yeah.
meats,
That's the safest
not from
option.
sentients,
Yeah.
and trade them for their help,
Yeah.
as well as maybe negotiate a treaty that they just stay out of the war.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
they would be left alone. That
Is
day.
the separatist barter that they made common knowledge?
Is what?
Is the deal they made with the separatists about the 50 barges of exotic?
Well, that was just with the Trade Federation before the Clone Wars.
before.
So it's definitely known with the Trade Federation. As for the other separatists, it's a possibility they know.
Can we ask?
Getting them to stop selling droids to the separatists might be the most difficult thing.
Yeah, we're gonna need a shit ton of meat for that.
The Republic.
We have
I'm sure the Republic would love to stop to limit the amount of droids for meat.
I mean, we could ask.
Yes.
Just a reminder, you guys have 8 light side points.
I'm sorry, we have 8 light side points and how many dark side?
6.
6.
Holy crap.
Okay, so
What's our access to diplomats?
You are the diplomats.
Fair enough.
that'd be, of the group, that'd be me.
Yeah.
So we're allowed to make decisions on the Republic's behalf.
Not really.
Not really. Like, if I can get diplomatic authorization, yes, I could, but that's also 10,000 credits. I don't know why that costs money.
Because that's what diplomats do. They pay people off.
Yeah.
Well, the Diplo, it says that it basically gives you immunity to go wherever you want, basically, whether it's like Imperials, criminals, or whatever, so.
That's
Oh, so it's basically a passport.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Or like a badge. Be like, hey, I'm a diplomat, you can't do anything to me, so. But you guys are Jedi! You got lightsabers.
Not gonna go into aggressive negotiations yet.
Yet?
Well, as
That
well,
sounds kind of conflicting.
Well, like, there's a talent that's aggressive negotiation.
Is there really?
Yeah,
That's
it's in my
funny.
talent tree.
What tree is that?
The consular arbiter
That's fucking awesome.
on
Nice.
the bottom. So if we were to bring you some rarer meats, would you be willing to let
Just say exotic, not rare.
exotic meats?
There we go.
Let and for deck
meet with us.
meet with us. And what would it take you to not sell anything to the trade federation, to the separatists, as a separate negotiation?
Wait, say that again?
Okay, so I want to negotiate to get Amphor deck.
Yeah.
So bring some meat or
Yeah.
something exotic like that, as well as potentially start negotiations on them not selling
Selling
anything
droids.
to the separatists.
Hmm.
As 2 separate negotiations.
Okay.
Like if they're not interested in not selling
Alright.
droids,
Do a. I'm looking at one of these real quick.
Coercion.
negotiation.
Oh,
Negotiation
works.
is with
Negotiate.
with items, like buying and selling items is what it's used for. But I feel like negotiation should also be like diplomatic. So
That's what I was thinking this
Yeah,
was.
he's not really
yeah,
threatening him.
Yeah, it's not coercion.
Trying to make a deal.
like the closest would be like charming, but
Yeah.
But it's not.
yeah.
it's
So
not really
negotiation wise, do a hard negotiation check.
Okay.
I have that song stuck in my
We're not there yet in the timeline.
Sorry, it
No?
started playing.
No,
That's
we're
not true. Fake news.
Yeah, because we're definitely here in the timeline.
Conflict.
Darn it.
Conflict. Conflict. Conflict.
One failure.
Well, my hardline negotiation would be major conflict, most likely.
Haley's over here like.
Oh my god.
Well, if all else fails, we just go back to the ship. We have a Venatori, which can shoot things. You know they ship things off planet.
Okay, stop talking out loud.
These are mental thoughts, y'all.
Okay, those better be.
You better.
These are out
Uh,
of character comments.
yeah, make sure you distinguish between out of character and in character.
Okay, so 1 failure.
They laugh at you.
Okay.
They're like,
Is that on both counts?
the
That's on ending the.
on the droid one for sure.
Okay. What about
Was that just one failure?
just 1 failure?
Roll again for the other one then. For the meat and for deck.
Wouldn't that be maybe more medium now?
3 success.
Okay.
And nothing.
Okay. Well, they were interested in the meat thing for one of their drones. So
How
50 barge
50
barge loads of meat.
How big is the barge?
Oh boy.
That sounds really large.
This big?
Wait, like this big? We can get. Oh, okay.
Would we be safe to assume a barge like a
I'm thinking like a
Don't.
barge, like an
Like
ocean barge.
Yeah.
and what is that metric unit?
Okay, how about this? Since it's 50 barge loads is a lot because they were making Droidicas and that was a contract. This is for one guy, so how about 50 tons?
50 tons.
50, okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Of
so
meat.
We will
Shit
be
ton.
back with 50 tons of meat.
Okay.
where can we find some rancors?
Are you sure they want to eat rancors?
Go to a slave auction.
No!
All the rancors.
Conflict.
I am the game master. I will decide this.
So we want to save money?
Okay, let's be real. If this was Edge of the Empire, you guys would have done the slave thing. Or
If-
just kill
If
them.
this was Edge of Empire, we would have been like, hey,
Like,
we'll
I
start a
would've
blind
killed
eye.
them.
If this was dark,
Yeah.
we'd have so much more, many
They've
more
taken
options.
over the factory and then turn the droids
Oh
into
my
the entire
god,
population.
within the first hour.
Yeah.
Well, this is different, boys.
Yeah.
We have
All
to
right.
Okay,
So you guys are gonna
let's
leave?
go to our gunship and leave.
Get off this place.
Yes.
Sir, we need help.
All right. So we're off. So you guys head to the gunship. You guys land, and Rook's like, "So what's the deal?"
We're
Yeah.
going to go hunting and get 50 tons of meat.
Ooh.
Exotic meat,
Exotic.
preferably.
Let me see if we can talk to some people. Maybe we can get some help.
Please do,
Get some
please
help.
do.
But in the meantime, you might want to
Start doing that.
start doing
Yeah.
that.
Let's
We're
go.
going.
Felucia has a bunch.
Felucia has a bunch of
these.
random
Yeah.
weird things. Yeah, I like this.
Send the paddles out for training.
No.
No.
No, no.
Send them the Padawans.
Nope.
Training. Training.
Nope. I say let's go to Felucia.
Go to Felucia.
Ooh, okay.
Wait, is Felucia? Who has control of Felucia right now?
The separatists.
Let's-
They have. There's a big.
Oh, really? Man, we could have gotten like a bull rancor. I mean,
Who has control of Dathomir?
bro.
It's neutral.
There are rancors on Dathomir.
They're native there, but Kala is right there. It's in the inner rim, so it's right there.
And Dathomir is kind of towards the mid rim.
It's right there.
What else has big creatures?
Corman.
Would you like to do
Corban.
a?
Yeah, it's some sort of knowledge.
I have core worlds.
Do another xenology check for native beasts. Medium again.
2 advantage, 3 success.
Okay. You know the planet. Let's see. Let me look at nearby. You keep singing that, I will give you conflict.
Damn it, we're all about to lose this bet. That'd be fucked up, honestly.
Would I get extra HP if I did that?
No.
To them on purpose.
I'm looking at nearby.
Which one are you going for? That one or this one?
Well, there's Onderon. That's pretty nearby. They got some stuff there.
They do.
Onderon does have feast.
Yes, let's go
I
to
like
Onderon.
Onderon. It's not too terrible of a climate and temperament.
Yep.
You guys want to go to the Demon Moon?
Yeah.
Remember when we
I
went
do
there?
have an
I do.
idea of how to hunt then. We're going to take a gunship and fly down, and once we see something...
Ah!
gunship.
Okay, bet.
Okay, multiple gunships.
How big are the things?
Big.
Big, big,
Big,
big, big, big, big, big, big, big. Like tooth is like human size.
Sticky back donuts. Can I steal the donut?
No. You may
Stealing?
You may have it.
You're a Jedi.
Conflict.
Conflict!
I'm sorry. I really need to stop saying that.
It's addicting.
I'm just sitting around the Thanksgiving table next Thursday and cousin is obnoxious. Conflict.
What the fuck are you talking about? Nerd.
Conflict.
Okay. Or hell, if you want, you could go to Vindaxa. I don't know where it is.
I don't know what Vindax is.
Oh, it's further away, but Vindax is the homeworld of the Ackleys.
I don't
Is
like
Onderon
them.
under
And they're
somebody's
not very
control?
meaty, which means they could be very like crab legs in Star Wars.
Yeah. Yep.
That's kind of exotic. Seafood.
Yeah.
We do need 50 tons.
Hey, let's just go to fucking Naboo.
Tattoo.
And get one of those big fish dudes.
Naboo has quite a bit of creatures. I would not recommend the fish because what are you gonna do? Get a bongo?
We have breathers.
You have
We
fish
can
and
breathe
all.
underwater.
What, you want to go up against a Sando Aqua monster?
No, not really.
I mean, a little bit.
That'd be interesting, but
It would be
Oh.
kind of fun.
Oh, I kind of want to assassinate Darth Maul.
Fuck. You know what? You're right. Let's not.
let's just go to Onderon.
Onderon.
Tatooine has banthas and dewbacks.
Who really wants to eat a
Yeah,
dewback?
that's not at all.
And Bantha's
rare.
not.
Banthas are pretty popular. Though.
Yeah, it's a very popular dish.
The holiday special had a bantha loin.
That was. Why did we torture ourselves with that?
Yeah, the second time around, it was more just like cringy than funny.
Yeah.
I wasn't even paying attention.
I wasn't paying attention half the
Ooh.
We were
time.
watching.
We were watching
the recording of this.
the first recording.
LOL. Alright, so Onderon then?
To Onderon.
Okay. You guys head to Onderon, so the Venator goes and avoids. You do hit some asteroids, like just
Well,
boom,
fuck, I
bum,
should be
bum.
flying.
And you do see like some stuff on the screen showing that there is some hull damage, but it's nothing to worry about,
Yeah.
according to the clone.
It's under public control, right?
Partially. It's still a conflict. It's still fighting.
Okay.
We can work that.
Anyway, you guys head to Onderon.
Will you stop doing that? Thank you, Thorn.
What is so funny?
You do need it.
I don't know. Are you okay?
No.
What?
I don't know what's funny.
No idea. They both know, but no one else has a clue.
Can you conflict?
No!
I'm thinking about it.
Yup. Especially since I was the one who created the bed. I feel like I should win the first time around. Isn't that how it works?
No.
Conflict for thinking that. I'm just kidding. Okay.
You're not helping me.
I need to go home and go to sleep. Y'all are fucking killing me. Oof.
Oh yeah, I need to make sure that my parents are actually doing okay, because they're coming out right now. So
Okay.
arrive at like midnight. So.
Weird. Anyway, so Onderon or Dexoon?
Let's go to Dexoon. Let's land the Venator and just send battalions of clone troopers out in groups and just hunt things with entire battalions of clone troopers.
All right.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, no.
And
What do you guys want to do?
We'll take a gunship and just strife things.
And we do want gunships above the battalions
Yeah.
for
Yes,
given
please.
air support from the.
Should we each be in our own gunship?
I say we just maybe send like a battalion out and we stay with that battalion.
Okay. That's fine. I like that.
And have like gunships going like to like
Mhm.
pick the things up and like
Yeah.
send them in pairs because I cannot remember what those big things that fly are, but I don't want a gunship lost to those things.
Oh, like basically the dragons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we hunting a dragon?
Dragon fighting.
You're not taming anything.
I don't
If
wanna
you tame it, it's conflict.
Why is that?
Because I said so.
Okay.
Do you even have any leashes?
Is that a sex
that's
question?
not how that
No, it's a question of her equipment.
So a sex question.
I'm so glad this podcast.
So I did a mass roll for the Grand Army of the Republic versus a bunch of
Oh
animals.
fuck.
So
How many clones?
the dragon just ripped. No, I'm kidding. You guys were successful.
Oh,
You
good.
obliterated those things.
Okay.
I mean, there is some gunships I got lost and some clones I got eaten, but
You get a dragon head.
no.
Damn it.
No, you're not keeping a dragon head for yourself. You're being selfish for wanting stuff. I'm gonna keep this right here, and I'm gonna think about y'all.
I'm gonna keep this one right here.
You eventually come up with about 50 tons of meat.
Oh, cool.
Let's go back.
Yeah.
Mourn the loss of every clone who died.
Yeah, about 100 or so.
Ooh,
Shit.
ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
Maybe
This is not profitable at all.
We suck, guys.
You're terrible at fighting.
Well,
Just like the dragon.
well, you guys just stayed in gunships, didn't you?
I
No.
thought we were on the ground.
Oh, were you on the ground? Okay. Well, I mean, like, you had to go up against, like, something like this, this,
It was a dragon.
this, these, that thing,
Those things are scary.
this thing, that thing.
That's cool.
That's the thing you guys fought for
Yeah.
the
That's
So-
why I wanted like battalions. So I
Yeah.
just...
yeah, a lot of charred meat.
Hey,
We
they
cooked
never
it for
said
him.
it had to be sentient.
We could have just like picked up a fucking giant rock with the gunship and
And
just
dropped
dropped
it.
it on the things.
Squish.
Probably wouldn't have a whole lot of good meat though.
Yeah.
Never mind. Bad idea. Could have dropped it on like their tails. I'm just thinking out loud here.
Oh, out loud?
I really have
Not
idea what
out
that-
loud.
Out of character out loud.
Yeah. That was more like my inner monologue.
Let's just
No.
head back.
So your character's monologue.
Like Haley's inner monologue.
Digging up
I mean,
pit.
you know what? I'm done talking.
Yeah, just keep
I'm gonna
digging
go
the
into
pit.
my quarters and yeah, bye.
Okay. So you head back.
Quarters on
On the
ship.
inventory.
Yeah, there's.
Oh.
You guys have quarters on the
I have
ship.
like coin holders. Like,
Yes, we happen
quarters?
to have a quarter collection.
I'm just gonna go into it.
You should have known what quarters are in this conflict. You're making faces over there. Conflict. That's right, I'm keeping you all on a leash. And that's not a sex thing either. So anyway,
Good we don't show this to anyone.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's so gonna
This
be
is how you
shown
get
to my
censored.
parents. They're gonna laugh their asses off this one.
how you show them the first one?
Not yet.
You don't tell them about the others. Everything before doesn't count. That business in the other quarter books doesn't
Doesn't
count.
I mean, all of the adventures I have right here.
I will burn that.
No, you won't. This was a graduation present.
Anyway, so you guys head back to Califor, and on the way there, Captain Rook does inform you that they are missing a few clones. So yeah,
Wait, missing as like AWOL or
like they're missing.
Very few clones go AWOL. They're probably dead. MIA or
Probably.
yeah.
MIA, CIA, PBJ, JFK, KFC, you know.
it works.
Okay.
So you get back to the planet, and you guys land again, and the Nemodian's like, ugh, you guys again. What do you want now?
We have the 50 tons of meat.
Okay. What might? All right. So he has like some the droids and the colicoids to take the barge, the tons of meat toward another place on the factory, and you guys head back into the meeting room with the overseer and other colicoids, along with that protocol droid. The protocol droid is, and do we have the tons of meat now?
Yes, we do.
Proof?
It was just sent.
It's being delivered right now.
Okay.
It's a lot.
And so the protocol droid then pulls out a communicator and goes to there's a colicoid and it says something in its native language, and it's like, okay, confirmed. And so the overseer hold on. Yeah, let's do this. The overseer then is so we will still be in agreement. And so he just, shoves one of the colicoids forward right next to him. He's like, "This is Anford Deck," and Anford Deck kind of chirps something at him, kind of angrily, and the overseer kind of just says something back to him. He's like, you don't know what they said, but Anford Deck kind of keeps his distance, but essentially, what do you want?
We need you to retrieve information.
Wait, ask if we can speak alone.
Yeah. Could we speak with you alone?
And he looks to the overseer, chirps down, and overseer and the other colicoids mutter to themselves, and then Anfer nods in agreement. So they head into, you guys go into another chamber, a similar room, and you guys are alone then.
Okay. So we have a chair you designed that we need we need access to all the memory of all transmissions that it was.
Be more specific. I made a lot of chairs.
It was for Newt Gunray.
Okay. I'm not one to be able to get the data out of it.
You designed the chairs.
I designed the model. Someone else upgraded the chair.
Ew.
And what do I get out of this?
What do you want out of this?
We get like 50 barges or
Yeah, we just
tons.
gave that away so we could talk to this guy.
I mean,
Is there any particular creature you want to?
Sentient.
nope.
Okay.
Out of the question.
No sentient life form is going to die. So how about something non-sentient?
Then no deal.
How do I deal with it?
Okay. I don't really know what to do now because you can't give him a sentient being.
Is there any way we can get you to change your mind about what you want?
I want to be overseer.
You want to be overseer.
Oh, Jesus. We can't do that either. We can't assassinate the overseer.
No, we
None of us are
cannot
Jedi assassins.
assassinate the overseer.
Oh my god.
Oh no, he's thinking about it.
I'm not necessarily thinking about assassinating, but I'm trying to think of anything else that
We
we
could
do.
turn in the overseer for creating droids. Get him removed forcibly by the Republic.
Yeah.
That opens up his
That would
spot.
That would make him hate us though.
Who
Or
would?
The overseer who's
all of
creating
the-
droids.
All of the people.
But the new overseer who likes us will tell them to not dislike us anymore.
Also,
How does
Where I see this overseer is
okay,
kind of
we also
abusive
don't
towards
want to talk about that
spoilers.
necessarily here
Yeah.
because we don't know who's listening.
Yeah. Alright.
So even if we did do this, he could be dead.
Yeah. anyone have like a sound dampening if they need one?
No.
I should have got one.
Um,
Okay.
well,
So
we could ask a different question.
Okay, this train of conversation
this-
ended from the merged from the question of what was the original question?
who can get us access to the memories on the share?
Yeah, which
The
he
deck.
said he only designed the model.
Mm-hmm.
Someone else did the upgrades.
This
then-
is to get the name of the person who did the upgrades.
Is there any mark that is on the chair itself that would tell us who the person who did the upgrades?
Maybe we should take a second look at the share.
Mm-hmm.
There is one more avenue.
What is this other avenue?
I want to leave the planet. I want to go to Balmora and start a hive there.
Okay.
I'm game.
Can you just come on our gunship, or will there be anyone stopping you from?
There will be stoppings by the overseer.
How big are these guys?
They're pretty big.
They're big.
Okay.
They're big boys.
So I can't just tuck them underneath my cloak. Okay.
No, they could tuck you under a cloak.
Does anyone have a little stealth thing?
I have it.
I have
I have an idea.
have a bit of stealth.
No, I'm talking about like
We're not
that
There's no way we're sneaking him out of
Mhm.
here.
No.
But
We could take him prisoner.
could do that, or we could attack the factory. They're
Cause a distraction somewhere else in the outside the factory.
cause
Right
a
outside.
distraction.
We got cloned.
We have a Venator. We could actually have them attack this place, because this place is supplying droids to the CIS, which they're blatantly not supposed to be doing.
And while they're attacking, we just sneak this guy out.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do that.
Well, cool. We're gonna be hated by this planet, but we
They
probably
already
already
hate
were.
us.
They
They
already
already
hate
hate
us.
They already hate Jedi,
Yeah.
so it doesn't
They're already
matter.
selling droids. What
They're
worse
like,
can it get?
we need to shut the factory down, too.
Good point.
Yeah, let's
Just
just.
destroy the factory then.
We'll have our
Well-
clones attack.
Mhm.
And then we destroy it right after we get the guy out.
Yeah, once we get out, we'll
Well, we don't have to make the clones do a full attack. We can have
No, just like
take
can
out
just
the power generator
Mhm.
and then any key mechanical structures.
we can have like
Or like key things they need to be able to keep producing droids.
So
let's
what's
go
the
out.
plan?
Gonna have.
we can
Do we have a layout for what the factory looks like?
No.
Does this guy, can you give us one?
Yes.
Can we have it?
Okay. Are there any turbo lasers
Careful.
or anything else?
There's a recording going on right now.
Where exactly are those people? Or not those people, where exact. I'm trying to think of how to ask it.
Mm-hmm.
Where they are.
Do you know Morse code? Morse code isn't even a thing in Star Wars. Yeah. Hey, he started tapping. I went, Morse code. Start yelling really loudly. It's not how
Can I,
start calling.
Can I send a text up to the?
No,
Call-
we start arguing with him.
I don't want to argue with him because he might actually just turn against us.
Yeah.
We can't
Okay,
trust
like we
him.
are-
And eat you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Nyang, 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 nyang.
Okay, so
The three of us
Where-
argue.
where your friend left something in here. Where is that exactly?
Who are you talking to?
Oh my gosh, you.
Me.
Colloquy.
Are you talking like no like Anfer or the
I'm talking
overseer?
to I thought it was just Emperor.
Oh, just
Overseer-
Anfer.
I'm
Overseer.
saying,
left.
Emperor, your
Oh.
friend left something in here.
Mm.
Kind of indicated.
Okay.
Where did he drop that and leave it?
This isn't obvious at all.
I'm trying to be obvious enough he catches what I'm saying, so he can point out where they are.
Oh, under the table.
Jesus.
That's
Lightsaber slash.
Oh,
there. We can destroy the table.
the entire table.
Well, just like halfway through. It's gonna be.
Why would just
Or
someone
just
who has
someone really
mechanics
close.
or
Just-
computers?
I have computers. Good luck.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
If you want to do 3 checks, since there's 3 listening devices, all medium.
Okay. First one. 3 success.
All right. You know what? I'll count that. Boom,
That's
boom,
pretty
boom.
good.
Okay.
All right. You might want to be quick. They'll be coming in here soon.
Okay,
Yeah.
contact the ship. Have
Yeah.
them immediately
Attack.
attack.
Attack these places as I'm looking at this data pad with all the important
Yeah.
places.
Oh, like, are you contacting like,
Yeah,
the,
like, tell
the,
them,
the
like,
Ventor?
yeah.
Okay.
Like, attack now.
Okay. And so, in a few seconds go by, then you hear like the heavy bombardment,
Time to get out.
alarms, you know, and
Let's go.
Yeah, so you guys start leaving with Anfer, I assume.
Yes. This is
Yeah.
This is all
So you guys are
for him.
heading out of there, and then you see the overseer with other colloquids, and they're rolling towards you guys because they can roll like Droidicas.
Yeah.
And the overseer comes out, and he pulls out a blaster, and he's like yelling at you guys in whatever language and starts firing. I mean, like missing you guys completely, but he's still like firing at you guys.
Can we just keep running?
They're not.
Are they blocking our path?
No, they're behind you.
Let's just keep running.
Keep
Yeah,
running.
keep
Yeah.
running.
God, Anford just rolls up in a ball. He's like way ahead of you guys.
You know what?
So, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna live.
We should purchase bombs or grenades just in case. For later situations like this.
What are you gonna use the bombs on?
Or grenades, like in case we're being chased, just throw it run away.
Okay.
Because we run away a lot.
Yeah, we do.
That
But
we
We
we're
do.
also- We're Jedi.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first off, you ran away against Count Dooku and General Grievous. That's warranted.
Yeah.
But then these are also giant cannibalistic bug people. That's also
Yeah,
warranted.
Warranted.
It's warranted to run away. It's okay.
Yes.
Okay. So
Now you know how every NPC feels against you guys.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, they fuck.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
Terrible.
Anyway, you guys fly off, get on the ship, and all the clone troopers all have their guns pointed at Anfer, and Anfer's like,
Don't
Don't shoot
Not
him.
this
We're
dude,
getting
the other
shoot
dudes.
them.
Not
Shoot
this
the
guy.
other ones.
Yeah.
So I
They
guess
fire,
we take
you
off.
guys- yeah, you get in the gunship to the Venator, and so a lot of clones are kind of staring at the big old bug boy.
It's fair.
So,
Yep.
yeah.
We tell the big old bug boy that clones are off limits. 100%.
And so are Jedi.
Yeah. All the Jedi and Padawans.
He's
and
not eating
Younglings.
anyone
Unless we
on
say you
the
can,
Peacekeeper.
but you don't eat anyone.
We'll I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We just got you out of there. We can put you back.
All the Padawans on leashes. Not sexually. Damn it, Tristan.
Yeah. Anyway, so
You.
Okay, so now we ask
you
him.
guys head off. Where do you want to put him in like the brig, or where do you want to put him?
Let's ask him what guy we can talk to.
Oh yeah.
I didn't
Well,
mean to
let's
do
get
it that
away
way.
from this place first.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, we get away from this way.
Yeah.
Not straight to Balmore just yet.
Well, where would you guys go? Just sit, hang somewhere in the system?
Not in the system. Maybe just.
Balmore a system, yes, but not the planet yet.
Okay, because Balmora is in like the colonies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you look on the map.
If we're
It's actually right by Nemordius. So here's Kala, where you guys are. Balmora is right here. It's also by
Okay.
Kuwat. So.
What or we?
Kuwat!
I did
We're in Kuwait, guys. What the fuck?
not.
Where's the ship
ISIS
at?
droids and shit. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah.
so. Can we have the name of the person who modified your chair?
Yeah, I guess so. So the name of the person is Tolbis Nikor.
Bulbous.
Nikor. They're the one who designed the hyperwave transceiver and the hollow projector on the chair.
Okay. Do you know where he would be, or she would be, or
They
they?
would be they would be working on they actually work for one of the separatist guilds, one of the Techno Union or Commerce Guild or whatever. So they're somewhere in Confederate space currently, but they do not know where.
Do you know what species Bulbous is?
Given.
Okay.
Did you say given or given?
Given.
Given.
I think they're an insect.
They are these people.
Oh, no.
Fly.
Oh.
Okay, that's creepy.
He's a ghost.
They're really smart math people, and they help design a lot of hyper routes across the galaxy. Also, their planet joined the Separatists in Legends.
Of course they did.
So we're going by. They're planning on the separatists here too, as well.
Yeah.
Very well.
Sure.
Yeah, they lent their mathematical engineering and navigational talents to the Confederacy. So, yeah. So, what do you want to do?
Okay, first you're
We'll
gonna
take him to Bulb.
yeah, take a gun.
Take it
Go
to
to Balmora,
Balmora.
dump him there, and be like, you're
Okay.
free to go. Have fun.
All right. So you take him toward Balmora. And anything you want to do in that time frame?
Someone call Mason Windu and tell them what we got. Also
Wanna do
inform them of why we attacked a factory, so we don't get in trouble for that. Because that was
All right. So you guys contact Mace Windu. Let him know what's going on. He's like, all right, very well. We can have Anfer seek asylum on Balmor right now. Then we'll discuss more about the Colloquies with him later. Until then, just deliver him to Balmor and we'll have a Republic envoy pick him up. Until then, we'll look into this person who designed it. So, it's still a couple hours away. And he does call back about an hour later. We did find out where they're located. They're currently under arrest.
So this is under arrest.
Yeah, the Separatists have them.
Great.
Oh boy.
He is on Stygian Prime.
Stygian.
Ooh, freedom work.
Yeah.
The Confederacy has a prison there known as the Spire.
That sounds fun.
That's actually where Sidious imprisoned Darth Maul after the
Oh.
Mandalore one. And that's where Kanan and Ezra went in Rebels to find Luminara.
That's why it sounds familiar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
And then it turns out she was dead the whole time.
Yeah.
So, you guys will be...
My poor master. Still alive.
Oh, yeah. Well, not yet. She's still alive.
She's still alive, yes, but in the future.
Isn't she? Is she yours?
Yeah,
Yeah, she's
Luminara.
alive.
Okay.
One.
So yeah, you guys are getting closer to the thing. So you guys take the Colloquoid Anfer to where he'd be staying for the time being. There's a couple clones with him. One of the clone troopers then just shoots him right in the head, kills him.
Wait, who?
One of the clone
Why?
troopers.
Kills.
And then the clone
Anfer?
trooper turns around, shoots the other clone trooper, and then starts running.
Whoa. Let's go after
Bind.
him.
Force
Yep.
bind.
Oh,
not
right.
Yeah, that
What?
is not okay.
What ground is he on?
2 light
What do you
side
mean?
points. So force bind. He's
Okay.
not.
I
He's
wanted
not
to make
moving.
him trip, and then
You're on a Venator.
Damn it. Never mind.
He's not moving.
We'll alter. I wanted to use alter.
Let's
at least once.
take him into like a
Oh,
closet or something.
Disarm him, throw him in one of the.
Remember the last time we did stuff with closets? Hide bodies in there.
We have a full like holding cell.
You know what else I remembered about the Age of Rebellion campaign? Remember when Jacob killed that family on Balmora?
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Remember?
Yes.
I don't remember this.
I was. No,
I don't know if you were there or not, but Jacob
Okay,
killed
bro.
the parents and he killed the kid too. He's like, he's like, okay, I shoot the guy. His wife saw it. I shoot him. Their
Oh
kid
my
saw
God.
it. I shoot them too. And I'm like, you don't have
Oh,
to.
that was so sad.
Oh.
I kind of want context at the same time I don't.
I just wanted to bring that up
The
again.
worst that happened.
Yeah, but just
Hey,
weird.
remember those 2 Imperial cadets that you killed them and then tried to get them down the chute and then they wouldn't fit, so you started breaking
Oh
their
my
bones?
God.
You were all there for that.
I don't remember this.
It was during that prison break on
Yeah, I
Belsavis.
remember
Yep,
that.
I definitely remember that.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, they
Okay.
didn't fit, so you used
So
the
we just like
blaster.
kept like.
Yup.
Okay,
I
so
remember now.
we've immobilized and thrown this clown.
Anyway,
Wow.
so the clone stops.
We're much better bad guys.
And what would you like?
No.
Let's disarm him and take him into a holding cell.
Let's take his
So
helmet
great.
off, see if he's
Yeah.
actually a clone.
Right.
Okay.
Oh.
He might be a droid.
Okay. As you go in, your hand kind of goes like right through him a little bit.
Oh.
And all of a sudden he does a weird thingamajiggy where
Is it?
boom.
Is it?
He was a hologram, and in front of you
Is it?
Is it?
is a droid.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a proxy droid.
I
No.
thought it was gonna be like
Proxy's
another.
awesome.
And
Okay,
it starts like trying to swipe at you
I
with
guess
its
I'm gonna
arms.
hit it with my
Yeah.
lightsaber.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's avoid the head.
Actually, that's a good idea.
We all just swipe our lightsabers.
I feel like this droid isn't gonna survive more than 2 swipes, but.
Um,
Well, you know what? It's a just in case.
7 damage.
Okay.
I have 3 wrong.
So you guys just all want to take turns and whack it.
5 successes, 1 red.
All right. How much damage?
What's the difficulty?
2.
2.
Unless you add your brawn in there and then it's.
Is it?
14.
No, I'm cunning.
No, mine.
You need the purple die, not
Yeah,
the black
those are
die.
the purple die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But essentially it's destroyed.
Okay, good.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
And the lightsaber versus that. What type of droid was that?
If you want to do a lore check, I suppose
I can,
would work.
I can get that.
Difficulty?
Medium. The best I could come up with, or I guess core
Or
worlds.
success.
I guess not. You recognize this. They're very rare. They're a 4th degree droid created by the Colicoid Creationist, and they are known as the Colicoid Infiltrator series droid.
We should take this to get that.
Also,
Yeah.
have someone check all the clones on board.
Yeah.
That's a good
yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
You want to get all the
Yeah, let's get all
Clones.
let's. Yeah.
Roll call.
Yeah, let's get like all
Roll
the
get all the
call.
clone.
lieutenants or however they do their.
Get
army.
all the officers
Yeah.
to
We check the
verify
officers,
that
their-
and they
Yeah.
we check officers. They check out them under them. Yeah.
Just have them all have like ion blasters. And it will have no effect on a person, but a droid. will
Okay.
be stopped.
So you guys have about 200 clones on board. Each one.
So we had 300.
Yeah.
Before we decided to get.
We lost 100 something.
That was useless because we could have just started by.
We could have just attacked.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway,
Yeah, that's-
you start getting the commanders checking in. All except for one.
One command.
Right.
One commander didn't come in.
Alright,
Let's go
let's
check
go
his-
find the commander.
So you go
And
in.
get
Wait,
Rook
shouldn't we be
and
checking
a bunch of
for?
get some clones with us.
Okay.
And
Out
let's
of
check
curiosity, are we
clones
just
first.
leaving the
Yeah.
person you shot to die?
Not me.
No, they're
He's,
dead.
he's dead.
Okay, both are dead.
Yeah, they're all
Okay.
dead.
Just
Uh,
No, it was worth a shot.
excellent kicked your feet. I think those are yours.
yeah, those are my
But those are
feet.
yours.
You perv. Hashtag me too. Anyway, yeah. So you go to where the commander would be, and you find him decapitated,
Oh my.
Ship
Little
on high
along
alert.
with a couple other dead clones.
Okay.
Ship on high alert.
So alert the ship with I don't.
Let's head to the
High alert.
bridge.
Head to the bridge.
Oh no.
Head to the bridge.
Yeah. But we need to put the ship on a lockdown and high alert.
Where are we at again? The ship?
Hypers, the
Outside
quarters and the
okay.
clones or whatever, but you're heading out.
We're in full.
But we're in hyperspace right now.
Yeah, you're in hyperspace right
So
now.
no one can actually really leave.
Yeah, and you can't really leave.
Still ship on high alert.
Have a ship
Yeah,
on high
but
alert.
yeah, that's an obvious.
Get the hangar locked down too as well. We don't want anyone trying to escape.
Yeah.
If a ship could actually go escape easily, even if we're in hyperspace.
Yeah, to the bridge.
Okay, as you go, you can actually hear something like up in the vents, like ting, 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 like crawling up
Can
there.
I like try and like
Yeah, you can
stab
try.
it?
Oh, we're gonna
Do a coordination check, medium.
I actually have coordination.
2 success, 1 threat.
Okay. You do manage to hit it and it makes a sound, but it crawls off.
Alright, well that's fine.
Hey, you got one hit in. Just working on him.
Have engineering report in. Just make sure that we have at least 10 clones standing guard.
Okay. You know, they contact him like, okay, we'll keep an eye out. All that stuff. Like, they'll have the clones down there and defend them and all that stuff.
Maybe we could just have clones all take their helmets off.
Yeah, but that's not really good enough. Because they can just security a full
That's
clone.
true.
That's why I want like 10 clones. High chances are that you have at least multiple clones
Yeah.
in that droids. I doubt that.
Because what?
I don't think there's that many droids.
We'll see.
Just
Yeah.
assume everything can go as wrong as
Well,
it can.
how many dead troopers were in that room?
About 3.
Well, we don't know if that's the amount
Yeah.
we got replaced. Could be
Right.
more or less. Because it could be there's only one big droid and there's something else.
By the way, Gux is going to talk because remember you have a Nikto Jedi with you. Moi.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's been observing this whole time.
Nope, we're fine.
And Gux think, and he says, I think they came from the asteroids. I bet when the ship hit the asteroids, that's how they got on.
Yep, that
You
makes
wouldn't have mentioned that if it wasn't important.
I'm thinking about that.
I forgot about that.
Fear coming back and bite us.
That happens a lot.
Always.
Anyway, so where you guys are heading?
Bridge.
Bridge.
Verify bridge is safe.
Okay, you guys head up there, and you see the clones trying their best to defend themselves against like a couple of those droids.
Alright, let's go.
It's
Whee!
act- It's slicing and dicing, boys. It's shooting it up. Yeehaw, partner.
How many of them are there?
2.
Okay.
So
I.
I use
success,
force
one advantage.
bind on one of them.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
It can't attack.
Okay. 4 success, 1 advantage.
Okay.
So
So
that's
medium
10
difficulty.
damage.
Yeah. What?
10 damage.
10 damage? Okay. You hurt it pretty bad.
I do 13 damage
So which one?
to the new one, to the binded one.
Binded one?
And then I also crit.
Okay, how much?
That's a good question.
Or 2 success. How many damage would I do with that?
8 damage.
8.
57.
50.
Which is not
Because you add the number of success to the damage as well.
Okay.
I had another one.
Hold on, let me look at the. Increase difficulty of all run and agility checks by 1 until end of the encounter.
So wait, you're using weapons as well.
E.
Can I kill the one that I...
No, because it's firing.
And I hit it.
And it's also gonna hit you. 12.
Does any of that ignore soak?
Yeah, I can ignore it. It ignores soak. It's just blaster fire.
Go.
And then the other one's gonna attack because it's also blaster fire, and it's gonna hit.
No, I bound it, so it can't attack.
Can it not like even shoot or anything? Even.
It can't perform actions.
Oh, okay.
Is what
Never
it-
mind.
The bind says.
Well, that makes sense not to perform maneuvers as opposed to action.
I'll look exactly, see what it says. So
Cause like bind, like I imagine that they can't move.
Yeah.
But like I imagine that like they're just floating there, so I imagine that they could fire or whatever. But
But it, like Kylo Ren binding, like
Yeah,
literally
like you would
stops.
have
that's
to-
okay. You know what? That's fair. We'll just go with that then.
Is there any of the droids still standing?
Both, right?
Both of them still.
Okay,
Well,
I'm
I
hitting-
have throwing 8 damage at something because you have to count for me.
Okay. Well, you destroyed one of them.
Sweet.
I'm gonna hit the one that he did not attack.
Okay.
So that's 8 damage plus 2 crits.
Okay. Well, it's destroyed anyway.
Damn. I wanna know what it is again.
Okay.
76.
And then engineering contacts you, screaming that they're under attack and that it's heading for the engines.
Let's
And it
go.
looks like one of them's strapped with something.
Oh god, let's go
Oh,
down.
let's run.
Oh, you know what this calls for? Time.
No.
So do we want to run athletics check to see if we make it on time?
No, he's literally gonna have a timer.
10 minutes.
Let's go. 10 minutes until whatever strapped to the thing blows up. Okay.
One of the droids
Let's go.
is strapping.
Packing.
It's packing, boys.
Okay,
Let's go.
let's run.
Roll to engineering.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna take us to get there.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna take some time.
Okay, so we
Yeah,
got hurry
I'll-
up there.
Okay, yeah, it takes you 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, about 4.5 minutes, by the way.
Okay.
You head down there and you see a couple already dead engineers, but you see the others, but you don't see anyone else or even droids.
Can we do a perception check? Can I do a
Sure.
perception check? Oh wait, what difficulty would that be?
We'll do medium.
1 success, 2 threat.
One threat.
2 advantage. Okay.
Okay. You do see a trail of blood,
One advantage, 1 success.
and you just got a threat.
Yeah.
Okay, the one of the droids jumps down on top of you.
Someone kill it!
I'm a swinging.
Carefully though.
It's the one with the bomb. It's
I get 2 success, 1 advantage.
okay.
So
1 success, 2 advantage.
David!
Oh wait, actually, put 2 setback die since it's on top of Haley. By the way,
Okay, what's the back die?
2 black
Well,
die.
I'm a fighter this
3
time.
success, 1 advantage.
Okay,
So
2
that's-
success, 2 threat.
9 damage.
9 damage, and you?
8.
8, 17. Okay, got it.
Okay, keep running.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Do we
we're
follow the trail of blood?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a trail of blood.
Okay.
You do see an injured engineer. Injured
Who knows
near.
what I'm saying?
And he just he's cut pretty bad, but he points over in the
Look
direction
that
where,
direction.
Okay.
Have one of the pedals.
where the droid is. It's
Yeah.
running for like the main engines. And
Fine.
it,
Have the Padawans
Fine,
stay
fine,
back
fine,
so they
I
can
can
help him.
Now we rough run.
Oh,
Fine.
He binds.
bind. Okay,
cool. Can I attack?
sure. Well, it's strapped with bombs.
Wait, does my electronic lock
Oh.
breaker do anything to bombs? Well,
Get back to me on that
Wait,
description,
can we eject it?
because I don't know. I mean, yeah, you can probably eject
Yeah.
into space.
let's just send it in a.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have 2.5 minutes.
Because it's gonna blow
Where,
up.
do we know where the closest?
Where's the closest airlock?
Yeah.
We should know this.
Well, you should know the ship, so you know where the closest one is.
So we go there.
Yep.
Okay, so you're carrying it as it's like.
You found it.
I
Well,
know.
Still, we're still carrying it.
It's
Yeah.
still angry.
We weren't smart to cut the bomb off.
Yeah. So you guys get down there, open the hatch, all that stuff, force push it out of there.
Eject.
All right, good job, guys. You had 2 minutes to spare.
Woo! Yeet.
Yay.
So that's all. That's all
Damn
good.
it. I had a triumph too.
Congrats, you blew up the ship. Everyone with it. No.
Yeah.
So yeah, you dealt with those college droids.
Okay.
Have them account for our losses. Or get a roll call count for losses.
Yeah, so
Maybe they're
you
damages.
guys do that, and also you're at Balmora now, but that seems silly
It doesn't
because
really
he's
matter.
dead.
We
You
need
lost
to
about
contact
30
me.
clone troopers.
So we're down to 170.
So we need to order some more. That's
We
not
need
fun.
to-
That's so fucked up sounding.
How do we get more squad troopers? Request more orders.
Yeah, just hop on, Walmart.com and order up some more clone troopers, David.
Hey, I'm a Kevin Owens, so maybe I got
We
connections.
need to get more though. 'Cause
We need more troops.
We're really bad
You
at
seem
keeping
very
it.
concerned about the death of our 30 clones here, bud.
Well, honestly, we're down to 170. Those are our forces. Those
We've
are our
lost
backup.
nearly half.
Yeah.
I am aware.
So you guys do some repairs and like
We need to
stuff
talk to
because
Mace.
you find small openings in the ship
Yeah.
from the asteroids that were actually probe droids that were ramming into it and whatnot.
Right,
And then
we
you
need
do
to
find
contact
clone
Mace.
troopers tucked away in spaces
Are they
left
dead?
there. Yeah, they're dead. That they were just placing them and then they went in disguise mode.
There's more than 30?
No, that's part of the 30.
Okay, so we're still down to 170.
Yeah. So.
So.
Yeah. So the yeah. So.
Well, we need to contact Mace and tell him what's up.
Don't have to worry about that. Colicoid don't know one.
Yeah.
Or Colicoid. Just
Yeah,
saying.
except for the fact that he was an informer.
Look at that.
Those things are.
Yeah, they
Well,
are
informer,
really
but he kind of lost his usefulness.
Well,
He
yeah,
told us what
at
we
least
wanted.
we know we need the givens.
Yeah.
For the given.
Told us.
Given.
Given on the
So,
spire.
So. We need to.
Okay. So are we talking to Mace now? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Mace. Emperor Deck
What?
is dead.
Well, shit. Motherfucker. You nerve herders. No.
There were Calicoid infiltration droids. They got on board. They killed quite a few of our clone troopers, unfortunately.
And we didn't know until he was already dead and...
Well, that's the war for you. Separatists are
terrible
devious things.
Yes, they are. Is there any way we can replenish our number of clone troopers?
Well, our force is already stretched thin, but we'll try and put in another group for you guys. It'll take some time.
That's
Understandable. Can we request any ARC troopers be sent to us?
Yes, of course. Speaking, yeah, okay. So,
Also, we are going to go to.
We need a plan for an attack on the spire.
Yeah, we need to get to the
on
spire.
Stygian Prime.
Yes. That is
That makes
where
sense.
Tolvis Nikor is being held.
Could we potentially
Okay.
negotiate for his release to us?
Do we know what he's even being held for, though?
Honest? Yeah. Like,
He could be a murderer. He could be that he was trying to sell things to the Republic. We have no idea.
yes, but is it even a feasible option to
Negotiate.
peacefully procure him?
They're gonna want somebody in return.
Yeah, but the
But we're not gonna do a prisoner exchange.
That's...
Well, there are lots of separatists in prison. General Loathsome from the Battle of Christosis, General Lockdurd from the Battle of Meridon, Dr. Nuvo Vindi from
No.
Naboo.
What was the second one again?
Lockdurd.
Doctor.
He was the Nemoidian that had the defibrillator that was trying to
Oh,
blow up
yeah,
all the
no,
vermin.
No.
I don't like any of those choices.
Yeah,
I have a feeling we should not let any of those go.
No. One's a brilliant
Yeah.
general.
One's a brilliant scientist.
who
Yeah.
also trying to release a
two of them are, one's a brilliant general, one's a brilliant weapons creator, another's a mad scientist.
Yeah.
And we can't
So-
lobotomize any of them before we send them.
No, we are not lobotomized.
These are mental thoughts.
We are not.
There's no conflict.
Yes, it is. It's still your character. You're
No, this
still
is
a
me
Jedi.
speaking.
Rule, anything you say out loud is going to be what you say out loud. I'm going to put it at that. Unless you are telling me you are out of character
Before you
Mace-
say it.
before you say
Are we
it.
still talking to Mace?
Yeah.
Are there any Jedi prisoners in the Spire? Do you know? There are no Jedi
No.
or any Republic.
Yeah.
Republic, no, they usually like killing them instead.
I mean that's fair.
Understandable.
Plus, any Jedi would probably be a dark acolyte enjoying Dooku's cause.
How deep into Separatist space is the Spire? Is Stygian Prime?
Stygian Prime is... It's in the Outer Rim territories in the Nuri sector, which is... Yeah, let's see. Okay, let me get to my map. Okay, oops. It is right in here, so it's right in separatist space.
So it's deep in separatist space.
Yeah, it's right in here.
Are there any? Is there anyone that we know of on Stygian Prime with a very large bounty?
No.
Where are you going with this?
Right, I'm so lost.
Because if we
However,
could sneak there, like hire a bounty hunter crew and then infiltrate.
we
it that
are contacting Republic agents that are in the sector, and they may be able to help you.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's see where those go.
Yeah.
That's probably a better choice.
Other than that, you might just want to get down there. I don't think the planet is too. It's the spire itself is heavily guarded. The planet itself is
I mean,
not.
we can head that way, and if
Yeah.
anybody can join us.
Just to take only one Venator there seems dangerous.
Yeah.
Or Venator there at all.
But it'll be less obvious.
What?
Take a smaller ship,
Yeah.
We'll take a
like
smaller.
just the
Yeah.
gunship, or well, gunships can't go into hyperspace,
Yeah.
but I'm sure if you like have the Venator on like the far reaches of the system, and then just take a gunship.
We could
We could do that.
try and get some battle droids and carbon freezing chamber.
You want to try that?
Carbon freeze
Oh,
us?
does it? I was just whipping this out of my ass, but if you think it sounds okay.
No.
No, I said it sounds familiar.
I mean, Master Obi-Wan and Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker did the same thing for rescuing
Where?
Evan Peel on Lola Seyu, so perhaps that could work for us.
Might, however,
But it's also dangerous.
Yes, it
It's-
is.
Yep.
it's really
So we
Because
just
we
going
might
to
die.
Aspire anyway.
That's how we get on. Pretend to be prisoners.
we actually
We could pretend to be
we could pretend to be prisoners.
8 Jedi. That's
8 Jedi. We can't have our lightsabers with us. That was the problem.
Yeah, that's
So-
a big problem.
That would mean we would have to have like the Padawans protecting something.
The Padawans are.
No,
I don't want
they're
them.
not.
They're
coming
staying on
this-
the ship.
This
Yeah.
mission.
No.
Um,
No,
So that's only
no,
5.
5 of us,
They can protect the ship.
and I think then we should have our Commander Rook, or whatever. Captain Rook, work with the Republic agents to break in, bring our lightsabers with them.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to stay in prison and.
or just stealth.
Or so
Yeah,
we can just
I-
break in.
I would
like,
stealth
Some
then.
stealth then.
I think
Because this is what the spire looks like, according to reports.
that actually doesn't look too hard, guys.
That doesn't look too hard to assault.
Let's just go for it.
Assault it.
Yeah.
Gunships. All the
Gun-
gunships.
Just gun like a shit
No,
ton
just have the Venator come out of hyperspace, like,
Right above it.
and-
Hyperspace right into it.
Well,
No.
there goes
I
our
mean-
task.
I'm assuming-
Surprise attack!
No,
Speedy boy.
actually have it. Hypers. What is that? Why are all the guns on the top of it? Hyperspace upside down. Open up the.
Woo!
Yes.
Let's try spinning, that's a good
Yes.
trick!
No.
No,
The
yeah.
Venator.
We want it so that the
Yeah,
hangar
yeah.
opens up. We can immediately get ships out.
Ooh, starfighters.
Starfighters, and then actually like
Yep.
take out the defenses. as quick-
Jetpack clones.
Jetpack clones.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yes.
This would be cool.
Guys, let's
Okay.
go.
Okay, let's do that. Mounting up an assault.
Padawans are safe.
Yeah, they're staying on. Yeah.
They're staying on the ship.
Oh no!
Did they
No.
stay on Coruscant?
No.
Probably.
Probably shouldn't even have. But whatever.
Too late.
It's training.
You're gonna get your. You don't have.
I don't have one.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was smart.
We're the 3. We're
I don't have one either, so, yeah.
Mine's already lost an arm, guys. I feel really badly about that.
Honestly, that was bad.
That was,
Well, it was Count Dooku, so.
Dude,
Yeah.
It could, yes, it also it could have
believable,
gone much
but
worse.
bad.
Anyway, so yeah, you guys head down to Stygian Prime. Hyperspace End, there's like no defenses around the planet, so you head down toward the spire. You have, and you guys get above and you turn it upside down. It opens up
This is awesome.
as gunships. Hold on, I need better music.
Some epic battle music.
Exactly.
Shouldn't
Need
have
the
music.
space battle music. It's better. Yeah, this one. No.
That was definitely no.
That was definitely battle music.
There we go.
Yes.
From the Battlefront 2, the old one.
This sounds like Galaxy of Heroes music.
So you guys, so the Venator comes right above the spire, turns upside down, hangar opens up, arc fighters are coming down, gunships are coming down, they're going for it, jet troopers, all that stuff. It's,
This is awesome.
yeah. It's a full-scale attack on the spire.
Cool. Please tell me we're gonna release everyone. Just because.
No, we're not releasing everyone.
Why not?
Because,
There are
We-
enemies prisoners.
yes, but that doesn't mean they're actually people we want to release.
Damn it.
We should, I say we should get all of them, but then before we just release them, we should verify that they're people who should be released.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I don't want to be
Fine.
releasing like
Right, they
terrorists,
could be
murderers,
enemies
or,
of separatists and still be enemies of us.
yeah. Let's be careful who we release.
But like, no, I meant like release them from this prison.
Yeah,
I
we'll
didn't mean
release
them to,
everyone.
like,
We'll rescue everyone and then verify who they are.
Well, still, this
On
should
your
be
guard.
this should be a quick mission. Get in, get out, because
Getting it out.
there's probably gonna be separatists coming to stop us,
Yeah.
and we don't need to deal with.
Yeah. So yeah, you meet heavy resistance against BX commando droids, droidicas, and super battle droids that
Rockets.
defend the
Shoot them with
place.
rockets.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, gunship blows a hole into it, so you guys hop in. So you guys are all out, Jedi lightsabers out, you know, badass
But
Jedi investigative team Bravo. So yeah. There's also some guards in the form of Korvar soldiers and Gotham commandos because the Separatists did have quite a lot of organic troops. Let's see. Yes. So you guys turn a corner and you see a group of droids and a couple of Korvar Fusiliers. However, before you do anything, you see a thermal detonator pop out right all around them, and they get blown up. And you see another Korvar Fusilier. Looks like this, and he's like, he like sets down blaster, puts hands up, and he's like, "I'm a Republic secret agent." And he pulls out of the thing, revealing that he is part of the Republic Intelligence Services. And he's like, "I got message of what's going on. I came here as soon as I could."
Okay.
This
Tell
guy
him
sounds
to
awesome.
grab his blaster and like take us to this guy, and then we get him and go.
Yeah, we need to get Tolbus.
Tolbus, follow me. And you guys are running. So he's like, yeah, he's running. He's like, yeah, this place has a lot of criminals, usually people that betrayed the Confederacy and whatnot, including apparently some Zabrak that Count Dooku did not like and stuff, but they broke out some time ago. Anyway, and here we are. So let's hurry this up because they will be bringing in more.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Let's
Okay, let's get this guy.
So it opens up and you see a Given sitting there on his bed and he's like, "Who are you?
Come with us.
If you
Now,
want to live, come on.
Now.
Who are you?"
there's a
We are
truck on the side.
Jedi.
Luke
Yeah.
Skywalker, I'm here to rescue you.
All right, you look a little short to be a stormtrooper. Let's go. You won't get that reference till later. Anyway,
For 20 years.
yeah.
That-
Okay, so we get the guy.
What's the agent? Do you know of any other prisoners who would be beneficial to the Republic to?
No, I'm all criminals.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay, let's run.
Peace.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
No, not unfortunately. Gosh,
I like life.
we all do. So yeah, you guys run. You have to get to the landing pad where your gunship is waiting for you. And then, where is it? You guys get there.
Oh, motherfucker.
What is it?
The Soulless One lands, and the Great Kalish General himself comes out, and he just starts full-on Terminator running at you guys.
How many thermal grenades does the revolving agent have?
1.
Roll it.
That means I can't.
Yeah, Joe Grievous is running at you guys.
I'm gonna swing.
Wait, can I use Mr. Up on him?
Sure. I'm gonna do a die, roll a die against that, though. Yeah, never mind. So
Try it. He might happen to get.
it's all dark side. No,
God.
can't do it. And as he's running, he pulls out all 4 arms lightsabers, and he's running right at you guys.
Are clones with us?
Yeah, there are clones with you.
Do they have jetpacks?
Do they have
Yeah.
ion grenades?
All of them?
Have
Ion grenades.
Yes. Do they have ion grenades?
2 of them have 2.
Throw them.
throw them and have some of the jetpacks.
Okay, so they throw them. I'm gonna do a roll.
Let's see if this might help. So, do they throw it like past? Because can I force bind it so it's like right in front of?
No, they threw them. One of them misses. The other one manages to get a triumph. Hits him, which partially hurts him, but he's still full on running.
Well,
let's see if
how
we can
close
escape.
is he?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
He's already in medium range.
Can I jump on a clone trooper who has a jetpack?
Well, no, have one of the clones
Tell him
with a
to go.
jetpack, grab our guy, and go with him. Get him out of here. Cause
Get our guy out of
Good
here.
idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's more important than.
He's in short range.
Cool.
I'm gonna swing. Ah!
Oh, okay, here we go, boys.
I don't know what else to do.
Okay, what's difficulty?
It's
Hard.
Well, he's about to get an engaged range.
Okay.
Well, cool. 3 success, 1 advantage, 1 triumph.
Why are we fighting him again? This is.
I don't know what else to do.
Automatic crit, okay?
Cool.
3 success.
Okay,
That's 9
are the
damage.
clone troopers getting told us away?
Yeah, they got told us away.
Cool. 49.
Increase all difficulty checks involving intellect and cunning.
So it really isn't gonna do anything.
No. Congrats.
Swing again.
Okay, I did.
Oh, and because he's General Grievous, that's gonna be 2 setback dice. Every time, because, yeah, it's General fucking
Let's
Grievous.
get out of here.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't
Run.
like. How do we escape?
Run.
Cool, he's in engaged range. He's gonna fight now. And, my
Can I
boy...
try to force bind him?
You're gonna try.
Yeah, I got 2 light side points, so I can force bind him.
For how long?
It's 1 turn. Everyone else run.
Okay. Can I, like, grab him and just drag him
Grievous?
along? No!
Oh.
David's character. Just grab him
How
and
much
drag
brawn
him. I've got pretty wrong.
I have 4
Okay.
blonde.
The both of us just grab him and just drag him as he is force binding and we
Okay.
just run with him.
Okay.
Cow.
Do we have still our agent rolling a thermal detonator at Grievous?
Yeah,
Or
he's
frozen?
like, you guys go, I'll deal with Grievous.
He's gonna die.
Okay.
I don't like this.
So, he pulls out the thermal detonator and he's running right at Grievous.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
I guess we gotta
Grievous
run.
is binded anyway. We're good. Run.
So, yeah.
Yep. Keep running. Keep.
Yeah, so you guys run, a gunship comes by, and, Captain Rook is like, come on!
Almost there.
Let's go! You guys jump in, and you guys fly off, and you see him, run at he's going right at Grievous because he was still binded. But Grievous just grabs him, tosses him over, takes the thermal grenade, and tosses it at you guys.
Batting. I'm gonna bat it. I have a sword.
I thought you were going to say with a lightsaber.
You on the floor.
Well, it's an explosive.
Can I bind the thermal detonator away from us? So,
I don't think it's fine and not
What
organic.
about ebb and flow?
I've been floated.
I have ebb and flow, but I have no idea what the fuck to use it. What does it even do?
Light side point. Why don't we just use a light side
Light
point?
side
so
point
it just doesn't go off.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a dud.
It's
It's a dud.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Wait. Oh yeah, you used them. That's important to find people, didn't you?
No,
No.
I used the lifetime points. The grenade didn't kill us.
We were almost equal, and now we are.
Alright, congratulations. You guys escaped Stygian Prime.
And we just,
again.
and we caused a lot of damage too.
How many clones gave their lives in this operation?
Too many.
Probably.
50.
Damn it! We're down to 120.
Is Rook still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. He was the one who told you guys to come on.
We're about to get rid of our entire battalion of clones
Yup.
in one freaking second.
You guys are like Pong Krell, just heavy casualties. But you're not dicks. Well,
We're
we'll
not
see.
trying
That
to
is
be.
debatable.
We're not trying to beat dicks.
I try and be light side. Really hard.
I feel like we have to try to be. It's not that great.
Obviously, as there are at least 2 marks, maybe there might be more at this point.
Well, considering that, like most of my first thoughts of how to get us out of difficult situations involve
Shoot first, ask questions later.
kinda yes.
Aggressive negotiations.
Honestly, yes. Like my aggressive negotiation probably reverted exactly the same way as our ending of the situation would end it up.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
got a point.
Yeah, he does have a point.
But I can't speak
Can't/shouldn't.
because no one likes
Tiamat Owens.
yes.
That sounds like a you problem.
It is a me problem.
There's none left, so I'm just gonna.
Yes, I had my one and only piece, which finished the pieces.
There's the second pie. So.
Look on now.
Yeah, sounds great.
No, not pie is not pie.
I can hear the offense in David's voice. Yeah.
Oh.
Here,
Isn't it?
let's do it this way.
Honestly, I've never had that.
Interesting, there's actually a force rating skill. I did not know that.
Oh, force rating skill.
Yeah.
What does that do?
It just tells you like what's like the force rating and then like an example. So 2 would actually be like a Padawan.
What?
So actually you guys should all be force rating 3. That'd be a young Jedi
So
Knight.
Can I be
Can
a
we
4?
upgrade it then?
Yeah, upgrade to 3.
I'm already at 3. Can I be a 4?
Yeah, the 2 of us.
Because
would be
they
4
used
because
the-
we-
Alright, I'll allow it.
Thank you.
So you 2 would be well trained Jedi Knights.
Fuck yeah. Suck it.
I need to
Okay.
fix my friggin' powers.
Excuse you?
I have no idea how to respond.
What'd you say, David?
He's like, okay.
I don't know what to say.
You called me. The Sass of David. Star Wars Episode 9, The Sass of David.
Punk.
The First Order has a new weapon. It's David. He's just kind of an ass to everyone.
Hello.
Kylo Ren is terrified of him. Hux says he's really mean and cries a lot. The First Order has a new weapon. It's this guy. It's just Dave, and everyone else is like, who the fuck's this guy? It's Dave. He's kind of an ass.
The punk.
He's a punk.
That's like
Hey, yeah, Dave meets Ray. Hey, punk. Just shockwave. Ray goes flying. One hit KO's like Poe Dameron. Blows up the Millennium Falcon. Chokeslams Chewbacca.
That got dark real fast.
Yeah. Anyway, what do you guys want to do now?
we're gonna take this guy to the chair.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
We're gonna
Take He him to
modify
the
the
chair.
chair.
Fuck, guys, you said we'll take him to the chair. I'm like, what, the electric chair? What the fuck?
That's why you're the one talking.
Dead ass, you're like, let's take him to the chair. And I'm like,
We rescued this guy just to kill him.
Such a waste. Just kill him. Why we're gonna bomb the entire facility if that's what we wanted.
Honestly, we should have done that after we got the guy and just bombed everything else.
Okay, let's take him to Newt Gunray's chair and have him
Not get electrocuted.
not get electrocuted,
by it.
hopefully. Or blown up, or some other.
All right, let's
horrible
take him to the
thing.
chair. Okay. Wow.
Or we could just ask him.
Yeah. Okay. So, because the chair is on Coruscant.
Well, we should probably go to Coruscant and get our ship
All right.
repaired.
Well, it's gonna take some time
That's fair.
That's fine.
That's fine, yeah.
to get there because you're the outer rim.
So
and-
can we
Keep
ask
him
them
under
some
guard.
initial
Yeah, you can ask
questions?
some initial questions. So,
Why were you in prison?
well, I map out separatist routes into Republic territory. Made one little mistake. Whole 7th Fleet right into the mall. I didn't know that. Threw me right in the brig. Execute me.
You want to work for us instead. We won't throw you in the
Definitely
brig.
not
Don't push
hiring
it.
him to make hyperspace routes.
Mhm. Wow. Okay. So, what did you do before you were mapping hyperspace routes?
I was mapping hyperspace routes into the unknown regions. It's for the Republic. Then this whole Clone Wars thing happened, and I kind of like them a lot more. Just saying.
Cops. Throw cops outside.
It's not me, I swear. I didn't do it.
Oh, they already came here earlier. They don't need to come down here. Anyway,
Why'd they come here?
they shut down our Halloween party.
I remember that.
Assholes.
You were complaining
I
about
was so mad. Whatever. Anyway,
it. I don't know what other questions to ask this guy without the chair. The chair he made.
He modified.
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 I don't know what else to ask him.
Where exactly he made? No.
When did you modify Nate Gunry's chair?
this was a couple years before that whole Naboo fiasco.
Okay.
I was told to put on a hyperwave transceiver, which I don't know if any of you know what that is.
No.
No.
Thought not.
Chemical.
They're
Just
transceivers which secure methods of interstellar communication that are usually on most warships or large private ships.
Like the one where
They're similar to the subspace transceivers, but they can send signals through hyperspace, which effectively gives them unlimited range. But there is limited video and audio communication, and they're quite expensive for the average citizen.
we're not the average citizen. And we already
Well,
have
broke
one.
Jedi.
Yeah. And we already have one since it's probably a small
Wealth is
mission.
immaterial.
Hmm?
I said wealth is immaterial. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're Jedi. You shouldn't care.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining, I'm just making a statement.
That and I had a hologram projector to it.
Okay. Would that have retained? What information would that have retained
I don't know.
from you? Okay.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I'm sure there's a way to slice into it even further.
Would you be willing to do that for us? We did just
If I get, pardoned.
hardened by a.
The Republic, so I don't,
What crimes is the Republic accusing you of? It was the CIA.
I worked
study.
with the Separatists.
Oh yeah. I will see what we can do about that.
Also asylum.
That can be
But
arranged.
that can easily be arranged.
As long as you help us. I wish I could give people looks, but I don't have eyes, so I can't give a
Forgot
sarcastic
you're a
look.
bug.
That was out of character, by the way.
Thanks, Bug Brain.
I said that was out of character.
I know. He was thinking it.
Okay. So I guess we'll leave him be and just.
So, Mace Windu then contacts you guys. And, so we heard there was quite the commotion at the Spire.
We assaulted it and rescued.
The dude that we
Told
needed.
us in the court.
And also encountered Grievous. Okay.
Yeah, Grievous.
You're very lucky to survive him twice.
Yes. However, it,
We lost a lot of clones.
as well as the Republic agent gave his life.
Yeah.
He should receive a medal for that.
Yeah. We have a bit of a problem. Two problems.
Oh, jeez.
Number one, everything was erased from the chair, apparently. It was done from whatever signal that it broadcast to. It got deleted. Secondly, the investigative team Alpha has gone missing.
Well, we gotta find them.
Yep.
Yeah. In fact, they are. They are where the old Sith worlds would be. Was where they were last seen.
Corban.
So they were around Morban, Zeos, Dromadkos,
What were they doing there?
investigating other stuff.
Yeah, it's
So
probably.
effectively the same thing.
Same thing as you guys were.
But you don't know specifically where they were at when they went missing.
We believe they were over Morban.
Over more.
They may be
So
on it.
let's
one-
go to
Let's-
Morbin
yeah.
then.
Can we have a few more comments?
You already
How-
asked
push it.
that.
How's that?
Yeah, how's that order coming?
It takes time.
Alright, never mind.
Okay.
Let's go.
Years to grow. And...
Adventure time.
Okay, let's go to
Yeah.
Morbin.
That was out of character. Yeah.
A lot of stuff is out of character.
We've
Also
noticed. So yeah. So you guys approach the old Sith worlds, and you can feel the darkness radiating from this entire area. This is the Estran sector, by the way. And you do see a ship that they had, a lot smaller than a Venator. They were using a smaller barge-like ship, if anything, probably to keep under the radar since they were deep in separatist space and whatnot. Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
Let's board it.
Sure.
Right? Because.
Well, let's try hailing it first.
Yeah.
All right. You do attempt to hail. You get no.
Response?
Response. Yeah.
Board.
Let's board. Rook, have your best clones ready. We're going to be boarding a ship. We don't know what's going to be on it.
Have a number of people on standby.
Yeah.
Very well. So you guys, us five, head down along with Rook and 5 clone troopers, and you guys are on the ship. There are no, there's no power, or it flickers on and off, if anything. As you investigate,
Are we familiar with the design of the ship?
it's just some old barge-like ship. Probably one that smugglers use, whatever.
Do you want to see if we can restore power?
Yeah, probably.
Let's go do that.
So as you look around, you can see that there's been quite the scuffles, blaster marks.
Lightsaber marks.
What?
Lightsaber marks.
Make a hard perception check. 1 setback die for the power going out. To and fro and whatnot.
You said hard perception?
Yep. 1 setback die.
I can see.
1 failure, 3 threat.
You don't notice a damn thing.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
1 success, 1 threat.
Okay.
Give me a sec. 2 success, 3 threat.
Okay. Also, all of you have 5 strain now, just because you're so close to Morban.
1 success. 1 threat.
You do see some marks that look like they could contribute to the lightsabers.
Hey, I'm not healed.
Oh yeah, but you still have that 5 strain.
Yeah. It was just
Yeah,
one
and then
like
so
one
you
hit.
guys, and there's a door, and it's not budging.
Okay. Can we try to physics?
Wait,
Wait, do we
I'm
know
not gonna
what's
do
on
it
the other
yet.
side
Are
of
we
the
still on
door?
our way to restore power?
Yeah, you need to just get through this door. It's sealed shut.
Okay.
Won't open or whatever.
There's
Let's
no
try
power,
to
we
just-
can't splice it, so just carve.
Will my electronic lock breaker do anything?
There's no power. So
There's no
it's not-
power.
Yeah, no power.
Never mind.
Tink.
How about the Nikto just because he should be strong.
Strong enough? Well, let's see.
If he can't get it, we'll use lightsabers.
Alright, well, actually, let me see my brawn. What do I have? Athletics, 2. Okay. Bop, bop. Nothing. Okay, yeah, got it open. Also 5 string. You open up, and there was a massacre in here.
Oh,
All the Jedi dead,
what?
all the clone troopers.
Jesus.
Would you like to investigate further?
Yes.
Yeah.
How many Jedi was there?
Okay.
We
So
have
as
details about Alpha.
you
Oh, we should have.
what?
About
We should have
Team
asked
Alpha.
We should
Oh,
have
yeah.
asked more personnel details.
Well, I mean, you recognize these Jedi. You've known them. You recognize the team leader, Jedi Master Tatus, a human. He seems to be beside himself. Literally, his lower half is right next to him.
Yep.
Jedi Knight Monero Cliff, Aduro, decapitated. Jedi Knight Glisto Ardream, a Trandoshan, and he looks like he was force crushed, just in a piled
Whoa.
ball, basically.
Mm.
Jedi Knight Yunsol Lunara, Godel, Padawan Gritawa, Devaronian, and Padawan Inbenev and Ishitib, both of them dead. And their clone captain Firefly, decapitated. And a bunch of other clones, so body pieces and broken armor, all that stuff.
Whoa, lovely.
I have the ship. The ship's still on high alert, right? Our ship.
It's on standby.
It's on standby.
Put them on high alert.
Tyler, make
Yes.
sure. Did we like physically connect, or yeah? Because there's
Yeah,
Yeah,
put
high
them.
alert.
Put our
Have
ship
them.
on high alert.
have our Padawans stand guard at the
Yeah.
with their lightsabers ready
Yeah.
at our
But-
end of
And
the
have
airlock.
communication.
The Padawans are at the airlock.
All right.
Our
At yours? Okay.
and have a battalion of clones just there.
I don't know if a
That's ready.
entire battalion can fit.
Well, have.
Also, I don't even know if you have a battalion
We
left.
have our 1/3 of battalion that we have left
Have
lying in the hallways.
have at least 10 clones with them at the airlock.
Yeah.
On guard, and have and then send in maybe 5 more clones.
No, that's not.
No,
send
so we can
anyone in.
transport the bodies out.
Oh, to have
Yeah, take the
some.
bodies.
Yeah, have some clones come get the bodies. We need to restore power. See if there's any recordings of
Yeah.
what happened. See what information, any data pads they've left.
Okay. You get to the the bridge or whatever. Yeah, to the bridge. Everything in there is a mess. The 2 pilots dead. Everything slashed or erased. All that's destroyed. There is a protocol droid just like right there in the corner, like just
Well,
like
you're
frozen
lucky.
solid, like puts hands up.
Excuse me.
Please don't.
I am not going
You're
to hurt
very
you. I
lucky.
would like to know what happened.
And shuffles out.
Is it secret?
And no, it's a blue protocol droid. Well, our ship was attacked, and
Oh, what?
that
Turn around.
yeah, standing there,
Oh man.
backed by 2 strange-looking droids, was a cloaked figure, red robes. You can't see who it is. And they just stand there at the long end of that hallway of massacred people, and they pull out 2 lightsabers,
Oh,
red ones,
fucker.
Yep.
and they just stand there, looking at you.
What?
Thank
I
you.
love this
Get back
music.
to our
This is
ship.
great.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
now?
Let's
Is
just.
this guy
Okay.
tore an entire?
Because he's starting to walk right towards you.
Yep.
Can we get out before
Let's
he
get
gets
out.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys like run down a different hallway, and you see him just like dash forward super fast. And like as you guys go through like this narrow corridor, you like lightsaber like super fast strikes going through like the thing. So if you guys all want to make a hard athletics check, replacing one purple with a red.
Oh no.
Hard is 3, right?
Yes.
Okay.
With one red, please.
2 success, 5 threat.
Okay.
Oh, no. 3 success, 2
Oh,
threat.
shoot.
Okay.
One advantage.
Roll again.
I rolled wrong. Sorry.
One better, 3 threat. I'm fucked.
Oh yeah.
1 failure. Not. I rolled incorrectly the first time. 1 failure.
One failure. Okay. Both of you get stabbed.
Where do I get stabbed?
186 damage because that's a standard lightsaber.
1
damage.
advantage, 1 failure.
You also get stabbed.
I don't know what to do.
Run.
Yeah, you guys just like a series of quick. Oh, I should also roll for myself.
That's 10,
You
right?
realize
What?
No,
you
that's
do realize what you did.
Yeah.
Oh, I got stabbed too. Yeah. And then all of a sudden you just see the lightsabers go through and just.
Run. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Do another athletics.
Same roll.
Same roll.
4 successes, 4 threats.
Okay.
Oh my
2
god.
threat.
2 advantage, 1 despair, 1 success, 1 triumph.
Okay, well,
One
the triumph
success,
and
3
despair are
threat.
going to cancel each other
Cancels
out.
out despair,
Right.
so
Yeah.
that could
Okay,
be
so
used.
1 success, 2 advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
You lucky.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah. So you guys are getting there.
High alert,
Yeah.
high alert.
So you guys are getting to like the big like barge area where all the like stuff is stored. And as you're getting there, the door opens up and he's standing there.
Oh my god.
And like he doesn't even have his lightsabers. He's just like moving like a ghost, just really quickly.
That's got to be a force protection.
Make force
If he doesn't have his lightsabers, yeah, force strength.
I will try.
But I'm
Unless they're
gonna
not out.
Oh,
Alright, what are you trying to do?
Can't. I failed.
I really want to
That was
wreck.
fine. He probably killed me. Yeah, I didn't realize I'd be dead. He's already stabbed me once.
Is there any way I can misdirect him?
Can we split up?
Okay.
Sure, go ahead. Try.
Well, that's 1 light side.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I can roll 4. That's 3 light side. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
I forgot. Yeah, we're stronger.
Ooh, I just rolled for him. Perfectly balanced.
That's awesome.
17 is nothing.
No, that means he has. Was it 7 dark? Or 6?
6 light side. Or dark 6 light, 6 dark side.
We can use-
Yeah, he can use that if he wants.
That's 12. That means like anyone's.
We
He
could just
can
like,
kill anyone.
we could like scatter.
Depending on his power, he might be able to just outright kill someone with that.
Yeah, I say
Let's
scatter.
scatter
and
and then
then-
loop back around.
Do back around,
As
but
fast
also
as we
while
can.
someone's running, call the ship and then it's like say, we fucked.
Yeah, I
And
don't
then
know what the ship's gonna do, but yeah, we gotta let
Well-
them know.
yeah, they relay and then they relay.
Yeah. Alright,
Or we
I'm
relay and
running.
then they relay.
I'm
But
running.
even if we die, we need to at least tell somebody.
Yeah, we need
Hold
to tell
on.
them about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You can hear him laughing.
Yeah.
Ah!
Damn it, Steve.
Wait, is this?
No.
We don't know that.
We don't know.
That
his
just
name. We haven't even heard his name.
Yeah, we just know that this guy
We
is
just know
not.
this guy's a nightmare.
this guy's-
basically.
yeah. Alright, yeah, I'm running away.
Okay. You guys get back to the thing and your Padawans are like, What's wrong?
God.
Disconnect from
Yeah.
the ship.
Get
Get out of here.
Launch!
And
Now
open.
launch!
Alright. You guys go and you watch like from one of the windows you can just see the cloaked figure just stare at you as you fly off.
Can I wave at him?
Why?
Force chokes you through space.
Yeah.
Why actually?
Because
Yeah.
I'm kind of probably like in a lot of pain and weirdness.
Oh, I forgot y'all are sad. You
Yeah,
should be in the medical bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The medical bay.
I'm gonna go
And
take
so
a
while
nap in the
someone's
back of the tank.
and while someone's
You left that protocol droid.
well,
It's
we
a
did.
non-sentient being.
Well, you know what? He probably
It's
had
still
some
a
extra
droid.
Yeah,
data.
he probably had some-
like,
I mean,
kind
probably,
Wait.
but we already know exactly like what killed all those Jedi.
The Sith
How was
Lord.
that conflict? It was a non-sentient.
Droidism.
Okay, well, while we are
Droidist.
while we are like taking a nap in some Colto tanks, you call Mace Windu and say,
Yeah, I'm letting Mason and Windu know what the fuck is up.
Okay, so you contact him. Well,
Well, they're all dead. Everyone's dead. Ship is complete massacre.
what happened?
Cloaked figure, 2 red lightsabers, most powerful Jedi or Sith I've ever seen.
You sure they're a Sith?
No, but there's no way that it's that powerful without being a Sith. There's no way it's a rogue Jedi
Then
who
that
just turned to the dark side.
That must be the second Sith that we're looking for.
I would hope so. If not, the one we're looking for is 12 times worse than this guy.
and we effed.
Oh
Yeah.
boy!
Because Bristol passed out Colto.
Yeah, because he downed 4 of us.
He didn't have any troops with him. He had 2 droids and
Which
him.
did nothing.
Which literally, yeah, they didn't do
Stood there.
anything.
Stood there.
Well, in that case,
Gosh. So that's why the team. Is there a Team Charlie?
there's about to be soon.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yikes. Anyway, so you guys start resting up so you can get rid of that 6 lightsaber wound to you guys. And get rid of the strain as well. Since you guys are away now.
That was terrifying.
No kidding.
That was terrifying.
We got an answer kind of though of what happened, and we know that there's another Sith Lord.
Well,
And we know that
we know.
it's gonna take more than 5 Jedi to take him down.
I was just so happy Anya was like, who did this? And then the program was like, he did. And then like there
I was
There
like,
he is.
God damn it.
Well, we know one thing.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
We know. Wait. Do we know? Did Mace tell us how long they lost contact?
Mace, how long did they lose?
Oh, it was like a couple hours
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
ago. It was quite recent.
That's terrifying.
We should have waited a while.
The given approach to you guys is like, I do have one more piece of information that might help you.
Yeah.
The chairs, it was 2 pilots sent it. They were delivered to Naos 3. Their names are Hain Caro and Finton Dazzle. In fact, I think Caro works at the Jedi Temple. He does some jobs on the side for people.
Alright, well, let's go find him.
Let's go talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
Do that, I want nothing to do with you people.
Okay,
That's
cool.
fine.
We don't
because-
like
You're good.
Man.
I still loved it when you guys took that pneumonia and went, you didn't grab.
We kept doing that too.
Yeah. So you guys head to Coruscant.
You're right there.
Why is everyone looking at me?
Y'all
Because
wonder
that looks like a
about
lot of conflict.
Why?
So you guys head to the Jedi Temple where you guys feel a lot better now knowing you are
that.
on Coruscant. You feel a lot better.
Less holy.
So far away from that evil dude.
Oh man, that's terrifying.
Yeah,
And then
so
you
far
like-
away.
So
from
far, he's on the complete other side of the galaxy.
I call it.
Not Palpatine, dude.
it. Wait a minute. Okay, theory. So it
There's a piece of pie over the room.
just hits me right in the face.
Conflict!
You head to so yeah, you guys are at Coruscant now, Jedi Temple. Yeah. And so, anything you guys want to do?
Rest.
Talk to the dude.
To hang Carol?
Yeah.
let's talk to
Okay.
him here.
So you head toward the hangar, and you can see him. He's working on his ship. He's underneath it, doing stuff. So you approach him, and he go and he.
Yeah,
That was
okay.
quick. Yeah, we're done.
That's the session,
Sorry,
guys.
I just He goes, Misa Josh.
Yeah.
I'm
Goodbye.
just kidding. Misa the Sith Lord. If that was Jar Jar on the ship. Okay, what would have been weirder? To see who's standing there, or if you turn around and it was Jar Jar?
Jar Jar.
Jar Jar.
Yeah.
That could be scary.
I
Yeah, that would be terrifying.
It was like, wait, what are you doing here?
Misa gonna kill you.
Misa met the Jedi team. Misa modded them. It's just like.
I would draw my lightsaber instantly. Like, oh, you're not supposed to be.
And then he takes out his. It's just like.
Misa can jump in the air 2 stories
Misa jump really high.
without the force.
And he does like tongue sticks out,
Oh,
force scream.
No.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be an instant chop to the face. Like, nope, not dealing with that shit.
Misa, have a booma.
Is that fight still running?
Yeah, that's what the top 4. I didn't get it. I'm so pissed. I really wanted it.
If we do the things next year, that's not gonna be a part of it.
Jar Jar and his booma?
Tank? Yeah.
It's like classic underdog story.
You know that's bullshit.
Yeah, I know. But I'm really proud that it's made it this far.
Every time it wins, you guys will get 10 conflicts.
Understandable.
Well, I guess it's good that I don't have to argue it this next week.
No, but because it made it so far, because you are the architect of this.
Hey.
The architect of destruction.
1 bajillion conflicts. All the conflicts.
Guess you
The
gotta
devil
get your
trembles
character
before thee.
like a few times.
I
Anyway.
am the Sith Lord.
Shit. You're just like, I'm the Sith Lord, and everyone's like, oh, well, that was easy. You're under arrest. Like, oh. Anyway, he's still working on the ship. He goes, can I help you?
So you used to do some work on some of these spider leg thingy chairs things.
Who's asking?
I am
The Jedi.
Jedi.
And
Jedi Knight.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
the Jedi.
I get a lot of Jedi Knights talking to me about stuff. Be more specific.
I don't really
Like,
know specifically what
We're
it is.
asking you about a droid care thing you helped deliver to Newt Gunray approximately 12 years ago or something like that. Based on what you've said. That might be 14.
14, give or take. Oh yeah, that job. Me and another person. Fit and dazzle. Yeah, what do you want to know about that? It's a long time ago and really specific.
Can you tell us anything about the chair or its owner?
Or your partner. Where you can find them.
Well, wait.
Was there an issue somewhere?
I'm trying to remember things. There we go. Okay. Sorry. Does someone want to make a hard perception check? Just anybody? That would be swell.
No hard or
No
just
hard. Just hard.
Just hard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Two success.
That's
I have
why.
1 triumph, 2 triumph.
Yeah.
You gotta try it.
I
Yeah.
failed.
Okay.
But.
I have a triumph for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You managed to turn around and notice a
Jar Jar Binks.
You notice one of these bad boys zooming right for the hangar.
Yeah, I can't force bind that.
and it just crashes right into the temple, smashing right into everything.
Well.
And it just opens up.
The lightsaber's ready, everyone.
Yeah.
The hangar goes dark.
Again.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be attacking. I think this might...
And these giant things
What
come
the
popping out.
What are those things?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Also, these things are huge. by the way. And so a couple of them pop out.
Like, how huge can, like, their leg that?
Here's one of them next to the Separatist Council.
Oh man. Oh
boy.
man.
So.
They're like tank size.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they were made to be successors to Droidicas. They've been known to blow up ATTEs in one shot, and created by the Colloquids.
Of course.
Oh, they don't like us right now. We may have.
Okay, so these are the Scorpinek Annihilator Droid. A single one could decimate a dozen ATTEs.
I'm gonna text 911 to the Republic.
So yeah,
we're on Coruscant in the
Yeah,
Jedi
we're
Temple.
in the Jedi
I thought
Temple.
you.
They.
Oh, okay.
We're in the Jedi Temple, yeah.
I did not know
Jedi
that.
Temple is being attacked.
So we know backup's on its way.
Let's
You are the backup!
let's attack its legs.
Honestly, yeah.
Well, there's two of them.
I'm gonna
attack one of them. She's gonna attack.
Yeah,
What's their difficulty? Hard?
They're at
Well, that
Medium.
game of difference would lower the difference. No, we don't have guns.
Yeah, none of us have guns. We have to wait until
But
the
it
end.
raises its difficulty against an
How far away are they?
medium.
So I can race into engage? Or no? We have to be engaged to do anything at all.
I think there's
Unless there's something that I can race into short and dive behind.
Isn't it? I think an extra maneuver counts as an action.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So this turn, you can get all the way to engage,
But then you
but you
just sit
can't
there.
attack.
Yeah, so that's not a good idea.
Yeah, I'm just
So-
gonna move to short range.
Okay.
As long as we can dodge.
Okay.
slash
Who's the
parry.
worst at fighting?
I'm at rank 4 for lightsaber.
I'm
I'm
at,
a rank.
just-
I'm a
I'm
rank.
at rank 2.
I'm a rank 2, yeah.
I'm at rank 2.
I'm at 3.
But I use cunning, not brawn, so.
I use for my 4.
So you're actually better than me.
I'm using brawn because I have 3
Am
brawn.
I the worst at fighting?
Yep.
Makes sense.
Again, you're a diplomat.
Yeah, you are the
Well,
diplomat.
then I'm gonna grab
The dude
Han.
that
Is this Fanto or
This is the non-fin whatever.
yeah, Han or
Hayne Carroll.
Hayne.
that's
Yeah.
it.
Grab him and run.
I'm gonna grab
He's
him.
on the ground. He's heavily injured.
You should
Right.
I'm
so
gonna
quickly
pick him
grab
up.
him.
Okay.
And run away with him.
What? Yeah, just do that. Because I'm fighting and.
We need him alive because basically every other lead we get dies and
Let's
How high's your-
not
how
let her
high's your-
this time.
Well, one of these droids is opening fire.
great.
I will take it like a man.
19 damage.
To me?
Well, let's roll for it.
Yeah. Thank you.
That'll be nice.
That will
Hold on.
probably knock him
There you go.
out.
Oh wait, no.
4, 5 of us. Hold on. I got it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You! 19 damage.
You're
So
She's
Well,
knocked out.
actually 6, so 13. If you do you have reflect?
actually, I have reduced damage by 2.
Is that reflect or parry?
Reflect
No, it's 2 plus ranks. Yeah, how many ranks do you have?
1.
So that could be 3. So that would
Take her down to 10.
Oh, okay.
take you down to 10.
Woo! All right, I'm not quite knocked out.
Immediately use a syntax.
Cool.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The other one is going to open fire on somebody.
If it's me, I'm dead. Bye, guys.
Well, you're only knocked out. You're not.
It's you.
I out.
So
I'm out.
it's going to crit, by the way.
Oh.
Again, I'm out. I'm dead.
Well, we don't know if you're dead for sure until we know the number.
Close, probably.
Could
No, I
actually
got my own.
Because technically, critting is I think the only way you can die.
Yep.
Because once you get knocked out, don't you automatically crit?
Yeah. You get knocked out, you crit, and then more damage beyond that just crits.
Yeah.
You lose a free maneuver until the end of the encounter.
That's not the worst crit.
No.
But it was just a triumph and 2 advantage.
Oh, that's good.
So how much damage do I take? Still
10.
10?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm not dead. No,
You have soak.
I have soak, so.
Yeah.
Do you not have reflect?
No, I got parried.
No.
Ooh,
Ooh, yeah. You need, if there's reflect anywhere on your tree, you need to get back quickly.
Yes,
I
I
need to
know.
buy into another tree.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't think
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
My
most
tree didn't
trees
have
don't
anything
have.
good.
yeah.
I the Guardian Protector does.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
you can do awesome stuff.
gonna kick some ass.
Oh yeah,
You're,
that's it.
he's a fighter, so he's good.
9 damage.
Should we have rolled for initiative on this one?
Yeah, we can start rolling for initiative.
Well, I'm up this turn.
Well, I'm running.
Unless we want to
so-
run, because there's other Jedi that are gonna come in and help,
So
along
we
with
could just,
Temper
like,
Security.
abandon?
Yeah, we're the
That's true.
investigation team.
That's
we,
true.
yeah.
Honestly, we
Possibly.
should probably take this guy and move
Yeah.
on.
I'm already running.
You're already
Okay.
running with him, yeah.
So yeah, you guys head to the.
What's your
Where's my triumph?
My medicine is 0. I have 3
I
life,
have medicine.
Well, there's a medical band of Jedi.
Yeah, let's
so
just-
we
Yeah,
just
yeah.
take-
Well, it's like first aid.
Oh, let's help him right here, guys. Right in front of the med bay. He's dying on us. Oh, where is a medical bay?
Sign right there.
Ah, he's dead.
We need to
Why?
run.
General first aid.
General first aid.
While we're running away.
Has like a bunch of scalpels.
Staunch the bleeding.
This sounds terrifying.
Actually, really is like
Grievous would make
a, like
a
a
great
creepy
surgeon.
doctor. Mad surgeon.
Probably would, seeing as he's a robot, basically.
Who's constantly putting himself back together.
Well, other people put him back together.
Well, his droid.
Yeah.
His one droid. Very wood
That's very,
droid.
it's very
Right.
snarky too.
Oh yeah.
He deserved it. I hated that droid.
Yeah, that droid was obnoxious.
Yeah, so you guys get him in there, and he's like losing rapidly, and he grabs onto you, and he's just like, "I'm not gonna make it. Go to Naos 3, ask for Fit and Dazzle,"
Okay.
Nails 3.
and he dies.
Aw.
Come on!
Nails 3.
Use a first aid.
And then, yeah, and so there's a huge power outage going on in the temple. Everyone's on high alert. A Padawan comes by and he's like, "Masters, Jocasta Nu requires immediate assistance. There's an intruder in the archives."
Oh fuck. Holocrons. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Oh. Stim pack. Do you have a stim
Yeah, I
pack?
have stim pack.
Okay, use a stim pack. Or use 2 stim packs.
Well, let's go. How many does 2 stim packs do?
That'll be 9.
Okay.
You
That's right,
should
'cause I did
use.
great.
You're fine.
Here's a stim pack.
Thank you.
Here's a second stim pack.
Okay.
You're at full health.
Okay, so you guys get to the archives and you see Madame Jocasta Nu, and she's like, "There's someone here."
Where?
By the holocron vault, quickly.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
And
Oh, son of a bitch.
and in the darkness, the flickering lights, you can see an all too familiar form
Is it
right there.
the guy with the 2
Yeah.
lightsabers?
Mother.
Well, you don't know for sure. They didn't pull out any lightsabers yet.
Is he red cloaked?
He's red cloaked,
Well,
but he sees you guys and he disappears in the darkness.
Where?
check the holocrons, make sure he did not
Let's
take
go to the
anything.
holocrons and make sure they're safe.
You guys go with Holcron. I'll chase
Well, you
Holcron.
go up. Luckily, he did not seem to get through the door yet.
Oh, well then.
Let's stay at the
Yeah,
door.
we're not leaving.
Let's contact Mace Windu and leave everyone here and tell them who we saw. Because we just saw
Very similar figure.
the Sith Lord we ran into.
Yeah. All right. So you contact Mace Windu, and he comes down with a couple Jedi Masters. He's like, "What happened?
We saw the Sith Lord that massacred Team Alpha.
Do you know where he went?"
No, we don't know.
He went to the darkness.
Yeah, he went to the darkness.
He's probably gone by now.
Holocrons.
Well, he was here. You should know that.
Okay. Well,
Holocrons are really big boys.
What's the situation with the Scorpion droids?
destroyed.
Okay, good.
Lost quite a few mechanics and engineers. 5 Jedi.
So that was probably a distraction so the Sith
Yeah.
Lord could get to the holocrons.
Luckily, he didn't take any.
No, he
Do
didn't
we
get
know
the
that?
door. He
Didn't
didn't
get
get
the
And
the
Mace,
door.
because only a Jedi Council member can go in, so he just opens up and he goes around for a few minutes and goes, "He didn't steal anything."
Okay.
That's good.
But he managed to get this deep into the Jedi Temple without anyone noticing him.
That is troublesome.
Mm-hmm.
Our librarian's great, honestly. She's good.
Archivist, you mean?
No, the
Okay.
librarian.
Well, the librarian.
Joe Costa knew did it. She's the Sith.
No.
Wait, is this?
We
I
know
thought we
for
were
sure
at
it's
the
not her.
archives.
Yeah, we're in the archives.
Yeah.
But she saw the guy.
Yeah.
When she became archivist, not librarian.
No, but her title's actually librarian.
Yeah.
That makes no
I
sense.
have
but
4
okay.
intellect. Get on my level.
Well, let's go to Wikipedia. She serves, she serves as chief librarian of the Jedi Archives.
That makes.
Well, it's a library.
Yeah.
It's a weird title.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Well,
For a
just-
Jedi, it kind of
Also known as Jedi
Archivist.
Archivist or Master Archivist.
Ah, so no one's wrong.
So we're all right.
No one's
Everyone
wrong.
is right.
Everyone's right.
Does that matter that much?
Happy
No, I was just very confused. Like, wait, I thought we were at the
Okay.
archives, not
The
the
archives are
library.
within the library.
Yeah, the library is the
No,
archives. All those blue hollow
Yeah.
books are information, so technically. Yeah.
Okay. Learned something new.
Alright, well, what do you guys want to do?
We should go find that Findrin thingy guy.
Although,
Findon or
Fin-
Finton?
Fin-
Dazzle?
Finton Dazzle.
Yeah.
So Windu, that's where we're going. And because that was a whole issue with Team Alpha.
No, I'm in. Okay. So Navos or Naus?
I think all of the cosmos are gone.
Did y'all eat all the fucking brownies?
Yes.
You nasty whores.
Dude, we've been here for a good almost 3
You
hours.
look like Leatherface. You look like Leatherface with the mask. Weird. Looks great.
Thanks. Liberty did it for me. She was angry at me.
Why?
No, it doesn't make a difference. But she was angry at me, so she did my makeup.
Well, I guess you deserved it.
Could have been worse. Being a clown.
I didn't know you were standing there.
I
I was like, oh hey.
rolled up and these two looked at me like, what the fuck?
Oh no, I was like, lipstick. Okay.
That's a choice.
What's your boat?
So you guys head to Naos 3. It's way in the outer rim. In fact, it's all the way down here.
Good grief.
That's like, wow, alright.
So
We just buy droids to replace the clones.
I don't know, can you?
There's some scorpion
IG
guys.
droids.
Assassin droids.
Maybe not the best troopers.
Yeah,
No, that'd be terrible
Conflict.
troopers. Well, I didn't want CS or
You know IG droids were created by the Banking Clan?
no, I did not.
Yeah. So
No.
no. Let's see.
Makes sense.
So you head to Naos 3 in wild space. It's cold. It's a frigid moon. Ice, snow, volcanic cave systems, mountains, and ice-covered rivers. They mainly export Naos sharp-toothed fish, and there's the Naos 3 mercantile controlled. The mercantile is like the moon-wide business enterprise that serves as the de facto government. It controls the trade and virtual monopoly on like every store, cantina, hotel on the moon. The authorities also, fun fact, the planet has not declared an official drinking limit.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Why would they need a limit? Like age or
You
like?
called me.
It just did not declare an official drinking limit, which resulted in the drunkenness of Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, I remember that.
That's in Labyrinth of Evil, so they got drunk. It's great. The streets are very mucky, dangerous, and there's little sanitation with debris being shuffled to the sides of the roadways. The planet has low-sung prefab buildings. Icicles decorate almost every building.
So it's cold.
Yeah.
I don't think I have.
Very little of the local climate control machinery was in good repair and keeping the local ethos.
But
Lots of Rhodians and Twi'leks are here in hopes of discovering rich veins of real spice. Most of the creatures have been hunted to extinction by early colonists, but there are woollier than normal banthas. Yeah.
They're extra furry.
So yeah, you guys head down there, and immediately it's knee-high mud, like all on the streets and debris everywhere.
Yeah.
Beggars,
Sounds wonderful.
criminals. Look.
Let's look for the dazzle dude.
So yeah, you get through the muck. A lot of people are eyeing you guys, look out of place and whatnot.
We normally do.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's
Sure.
not unusual.
you notice there's lots of lethin Twi'leks. Those are. Where's the thing? Yeah. There's lots of. These are the Twi'leks who have the rarest skin color, which is red.
Oh,
So there's lots of red Twi'leks
That's cool.
all over the place. Some of them, you know, are like care for a good time.
I'll have to pass, but thanks.
You sure?
Hard pass.
Yeah.
Just four
Well-
people in this situation.
Is there like a bar or someplace we can go? Or a canteen, I guess?
I'm gonna ask around.
Yeah, can we ask one of the prostitutes if there's a bar?
Whoa,
canteen
whoa, whoa, whoa!
nearby?
They're a lady of the night.
I'm
Have some
sorry,
respect.
can I ask one of the ladies?
I'm a prostitute. I'm not a lady of the night. No, I'm just kidding. Looks you up down. I can deal with this.
Oh my god, I just want to know where the cantina is. Go that way. I give her 25 credits.
She walks away.
Okay.
David's tickled pink over here. I just like what anything unfortunate happens to the other one laughs at their misfortune. I just love it.
That is normally how it goes.
Yeah, it really does. Lively.
We play off each other's misfortunes very well.
It's kind of weird, but whatever. You get into a cantina, like bar. It's in this big hotel-looking thing. Very, very sleazy.
My favorite kind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so there's some dumbass Rhodians and Twi'leks.
Why are they dumbass?
Lots of humans. I hate Rhodians.
Fair enough.
You see a guy in the corner punching a Rhodian. Just, I hate Rhodians.
Can you stop, sir?
I'm about to hate the Lothians real soon.
Are you punk?
And Kaldor.
There's no reason to get into
Alright, I'm
fight.
gonna head into the bartender.
Just want some-
Yeah, I mean, you're on your own here, buddy.
Maybe we can play a peaceful solution.
Good luck with that card.
There you go up to the bartender who's a Henemptha.
A what?
One of these.
Wow.
The
Okay.
females, when they mate, they kill the male.
That's badass. I
So, like a Black Widow.
I
Yeah, I
support it.
guess. And they're like, "What can I do for you?
We're looking for somebody.
Who are you looking for?"
Phantom Dazzle.
Over there.
Thank you for your assistance. Here's 10 credits.
Give him more than just.
Jesus, Carno.
Who's that?
Fucking no.
You go over and you see.
Carno? No, Jesus.
Wait, what's Jesus doing? You see a man in the corner, white robes, long brown hair, and a beard. It's not Obi-Wan Kenobi, but Jesus.
Obi-Wan, is that a new one?
Hello, children. Bruh, Jesus
General
is a Jedi.
Jesus.
General Jesus. Pulls out like crossguard lightsabers.
Oh my god.
Jesus pulls out a lightsaber and like the blade comes out and then like two more come out of the blade. Oh,
Right,
oh,
either way.
that reminds me of Kylo Ren versus Jesus.
What?
This picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That was right when
Yeah.
Kylo this teaser came out. And
Yeah.
everyone freaked out about that, and then there's Jesus.
Yeah.
Why?
Because Jesus is a master of the Force, and he would kick Kylo Ren's ass any day.
Yeah, that would be so
May the Force be with you, and with your spirit.
funny.
Now suck on my holy balls! Wham!
Whoa, that
Jesus
escalated
just
quickly.
kicks ass. Yeah, that's in like the Newer Testament.
The sequel testament.
Yeah. Abrams 313.
The Good Testament.
Okay, so let's go talk.
Jesus had so many midi-chlorians in him. I'm sorry, that's just funny to me. Anyway, yeah, so you go over and you see he's a Zeltron. Which are those pink humanoid,
Oh yeah.
the really sexy ones.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And he looks like... Okay, these are just literally actors with pink skin. There's Tom Hiddleston with pink skin. There's Neil Patrick Harris with pink skin.
Why?
Yeah, that's
That's more purple.
there's Benedict Cumberbatch. Or no, Tom Hiddleston, I mean, sorry.
That's so weird.
Oh my.
Why?
Here's another one of Tom Hiddleston, but with a cat. I
I
hate
don't understand why anyone would make that.
Here's
Photoshop.
here's
They're
another
bored.
Tom Hiddleston as a Zeltron. But with lighter skin.
He looks almost human.
Yeah, he looked
Pretty
normal.
human. Like normal.
Instead, we're just gonna use some art of one. So here's what he looks like.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go, normal
Mhm.
pink skin man. Or whatever.
Normal.
And he has his feet up, drinking, has a couple Twi'leks with him. He's like, and what can I do you guys?
The other dude sent us. What's his name?
Pain Haru sent us.
Yeah, what for?
He's dead.
When he
Information.
is dead.
Oh, well,
Damn, what happened?
He got shot by a
giant droid.
giant droid, yeah.
Rough.
So we have questions about a chair you delivered to Newt Gunray approximately 14 years ago.
Sure.
You delivered it with Hain Haru. It was
Mind,
worked
you
on-
wanna help me refresh my memory?
Yes.
I'll buy him a ride.
Something of the finest
Oh.
quality.
Alright,
Okay.
get him something off of the second to top shelf.
Second to
Second to
top.
Sure, let's try it.
Alright, that's 50 credits.
Oh, I already
40.
lost 25.
Bartender, really cheapskate? You gonna go there?
No.
No, I volunteers.
Are you, wait, are you getting mad at the bartender?
Yes, he is.
That sounds like conflict.
He's just doing his job, David.
I can't try to negotiate.
You don't negotiate with set prices. I don't go to fucking McDonald's and it's like, hey, that's gonna be $25. Make it $5. No, bitch, you ordered 30 fucking hamburgers.
Okay. 50 credits.
Cheapskate. He walks away. So you hit. So all right.
Grab the bottle, David. Let's go.
Here's your drink, sir.
Really, second from the top shelf.
Fine. Give me a second to fix it.
Okay. And the bartender's like
No.
Fine.
I'm going up to do this.
100.
Here's 100 credits. And here's a tip of 10.
Okay, here.
Thank you.
Weirdo.
I got 20%. It'd make him nice.
I don't think he's gonna like
I
us
think
anyway.
no matter what I do,
Yeah, you
he's gonna
yeah.
hate me.
Then maybe you should
Behold the
like one of
actual
us.
second sip. It's that bartender. You notice that all those wine bottles, there's actually some lightsabers in there.
I blame
New
Carter.
decoration.
Here you go, hands you the oh, whoa. There you go.
What were you just gonna hand him?
And it's like, so, like, when you head over back to Fenton, he's already, like, chugging the second wine. He's like, there we go. He starts chugging that one. Wait, what were we talking about again?
The
chair.
chair.
What chair?
The one he delivered to Duke Gunray approximately 14 years ago with Payne Carew. That was worked on by Tulvis Nicor.
Nerd. Anyway, yeah, except I delivered 2 chairs.
What?
Yeah, one of them was to Gunray, wherever he was at the time. The other one was delivered to Coruscant.
Where?